Boom.
Yeah, right to the heart. Pulp Fiction
So
style.
you just keep
Yeah.
like an EpiPen with you to overcome your
Oh
drug-induced
yeah.
psychosis.
Of course, every time, dude. You never know. Like, imagine you go home, then you're like, oh, they're like, oh, it's only 4 a.m. What are we gonna do now? After party. Oh, I'm a bit tired. Well, fuck it, adrenaline. Let's go. We're going all the way till 4 p.m. the next day. Fuck it.
I
Why
remember
not?
those parties that you go to one that lasts a day or two, and you
Mm,
think it's time to go home, and then someone will just say, "Have you considered drugs?" And then you think, "Well, fuck it, yes, off we go again. 2 more days."
yeah, basically, that was kind of it. Yeah. Thursday night, they were like, oh, are we gonna, go home early? Nah, why not? All right, fuck it. End up going to have brunch, end up going to have lunch, end up having a party again, and continue and continue. It's like, you want to sleep? Well, your body won't fucking let you sleep, so why not just go and have some more fun? And hey, that's what I fucking did, and it was great. Oh man. But
It was
hi,
the only
ladies
time
and
I could ever
gentlemen.
like tolerate weed was because it always gives me a massive headache because I try and fight it. So the only time it was
Mm.
ever like halfway tolerable was coming back from like a 3-day party, having done a bunch of other shit, being totally unable to sleep. And then it was just like medicinal at that point. It's the only thing that would knock me out.
Dude, like me, I don't know, man. Like I tried to smoke this weekend. Well, I smoked this weekend. I didn't try to, but the issue is that shit did not put me to sleep. It just made me want to go out and listen to more music.
You've built an immunity. You've had
Yeah.
so much immune.
At this point, yeah, dude. At that point, they were like at the end of the night, they're like, "Oh man, let's smoke a J and try and fall asleep." We smoked the J. 20 minutes later, we're all looking at each other. It's like, "You guys want to go ahead and get some lunch?" Yeah, fuck it, done. It's easy. Oh man. But talking about bullshit. Hi chat
Yes.
and hi Mando and Grogu, I guess, with your
Oh yeah.
shitty ass box office tally.
What would this image on screen right now look like if you were on LSD?
It would probably be moving a bit, a ton of patterns mostly. Patterns that kind of, moving left to right, maybe up and down a bit, kind of like swirls, but not too much. Depends on the person.
Yeah, so I just assumed it would be horrifying,
Colors are
but then
good.
it's horrifying on its own. So
It is. It
maybe
is.
drugs
It
would have
is.
improved it, give the Huts a little sparkle on that turd physique they have going on there.
Oh,
But
you take a pill, dude. These guys will start looking like their faces are melting.
they'll come at you in your dreams.
They already
But,
do.
Yes, they do. Yeah, especially if you have to do videos on the subject. We'll be sleeping with these fuckers for a good while. Mandalorian and Grogu has released the first Star Wars movie in 7 years, and it's given us this glorious image. It's
Mm-hmm.
I
where
don't
do we
know.
want to begin?
Well, just can I start with the image? The entire movie, I hadn't heard anyone report this critique except you, actually, Platoon. In my review, I talked about how this was the worst choice for a character to have as like a co-lead ever, because he looks like a giant piece of shit just rolling around. I know Jabba the Hutt is like a classic character design, but to have it as like a supporting character running around with you looks fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, that scene when he's on the beach going, whoa, trying to like play with Grogu. It looks like a fucking walrus trying to eat
It looks
him.
so dumb. Someone on Twitter said it like during the tournament that it looked like a piece of shit fighting off the bacteria in the toilet. It's accurate.
Oh, dude,
Like,
I
you
actually
think-
wonder what amount of like did they say which scenes they showed to people, when they showed like the first 15 minutes or something?
I
Did they
think it
show like
was
select
just
scenes?
the first. I think it was just the first 15 minutes. Like the first 10 minutes were available on Fortnite, inevitably. It might even have been the first 20 minutes. I don't think it was a curated selection either. It was just the first 20 minutes of movie. And the screener that they show people, I believe, I actually don't know if that was curated or not. I know they saw the opening bit because the only reason the opening exists is to try and get people excited for this film. So they would have shown them all of the nonsense with the 80s. I don't know what else they showed them after that. Probably not too much, just the action-heavy bits, I would imagine. But I don't know if they would have shown them the awful gladiator fight. That's the other thing that you do not do with a Hutt. Hutts cannot be gladiators. So there's a bit for anyone in chat who's blissfully unaware where so he has to go rescue. Well, we'll get on to why. has to go rescue Rota the Hutt. Remember Rota the Hutt from that god-awful Clone Wars movie that Dave Filoni did? Well, he's back. And we're doing that movie again because the plot's basically the same. But he goes to rescue him from this gladiator arena. And we're supposed to believe that this giant flumpy turd creature is like an ace gladiator. But then you watch him fight, and it's like the only reason he can win is because people keep running at him. He can't move. And then Jon Favreau's done an interview since then saying, oh, yeah, we had 3 years to figure out the physics of Hutts when they fight. Like, yeah, but you shouldn't have done that. Why did you spend 3 years doing that?
3 years, and we came to the conclusion that they can't. Because that's like you would expect maybe they move like a snake, but they're too short, the slugs, so they can't. So it's just literally all he can do is like a barrel roll. That's like the most movement he can do. And when he does that, he looks like a turd. It literally just looks like a turd in a toilet.
Just roll around.
A turd in the wind, to quote Venom. Oh man, but like I don't even know how well, I mean, I guess because Lucasfilm is fucking dumb at this point with KK running everything, but it's so stupid, just the fact that you can clearly tell just from the first 20 minutes that I watched and fucking fell asleep watching that it's cut. Like it's different episodes that they cut. This wasn't something that was, it doesn't feel like an actual fully written proper story with like normal acts. It's just like, oh, we need a piece of this episode, a piece of this, a piece of action from this episode because it's an action heavy episode. Let's just try and do it all together, put it in the mix and see what happens. And it's
that's
just
what I described it as on EFAB. It's like it's 3 episodes of The Mandalorian, but it's not episodes 1, 7, and 8. It's episodes sort of like 4, 5, 6. It's the mid-season break, the filler episodes. They've turned that into a film, which is why it's so empty. Like this whole stretch is like 5 minutes will go past and nothing will have happened. And then something does happen, but it's written retardedly because Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau together is just a nightmare scenario at this point. But it's also where the plot doesn't cohere. So the opening text slate says, like, it's talking about how the Imperial Remnant, all these ex-Empire people, they're scheming and conspiring behind the scenes to bring back the Empire. That has no bearing on the rest of the film whatsoever. The opening text slate lies to you because this movie isn't about the Empire reforming itself. It's just about like Mando going to capture a guy, but then he needs to get to the Hutts. No, he needs to capture a guy for the New Republic. So then the New Republic say that the Hutts have asked the New Republic to send Mando to the Hutts so they can give Mando an extra piece of information to go and rescue their nephew from another Imperial guy. And then it turns out that the Hutts are betraying them because fucking obviously they are. And that's kind of the film.
Why do the Hutts offer to rescue him when it's because Mando just walks in and he's just in a cage. You could just walk in and shoot him. Why didn't they ask him to just kill him? Or kidnap him, or you know what I mean?
Because the New Republic wouldn't have said yes to that. The New Republic only drone strikes innocent people after their leaders have been taken out. That's how they work.
Oh, we can trust the Hutt cartel. It's not like they have slaves or fucking anything like that. It's ridiculous. They're called the cartel. But it's everything about this film. It feels like a filler movie. Like the entire movie is literally because Jon Favreau said he wrote season 4 of The Mandalorian. It's already completely written. And I think he just repurposed those scripts into a fucking movie because they're not getting a season 4.
He repurposed them, but he also cut out the bits that was because he said that those episodes he wrote were supposed to tie into the overall story, like the thing that leads into Ahsoka, and they're supposed to tie into Admiral Thrawn. Nothing about that was allowed to be in this film. So everything that would have moved season 4 forward would probably have been shit because Mandalorian is shit. But anything that would have given it purpose had to be removed because in their infinite wisdom, they have decided that the Ahsoka season 2 show on Disney Plus is where the story will go. And this movie just has to exist without getting in the way of that.
Isn't it a major plot hole? Like, does anyone remember the Book of Boba Fett?
I do, but not many people will.
Boba Fett takes over Jabba's palace and his organization. And then this film pretends like that didn't happen because the Hutt twins took over. The Hutt twins, who nobody ever mentions, Jabba's family, who never went for revenge against Luke for killing Jabba.
They appear in one episode, the twins of the Book of Boba Fett, but then they're sort of defeated. And this movie picks up and it's like, no, they have to kill Rota the Hutt because he's the heir to Jabba. But we had an entire show showing us that isn't true. It's called the Book of Boba Fett. He's literally on his throne, yeah.
Plus, that's not cartels aren't like dynasties. It's like, well, you know, the underboss takes over after the boss dies. Do you know what I mean? It's not like your fucking kid inherits all your stuff. This isn't a medieval kingdom. It's a ruthless criminal organization. If Rota doesn't want to be in the mafia aren't going to go, no, but you're the heir to Tony Soprano. That doesn't happen.
It's so dumb, man. Like the way that you guys are explaining it makes it even stupider because it like who wrote this? Was it actually what's
I think
his
it's
name?
Favreau and Filoni together. And Favreau directed, I believe, and Filoni helped write it. I could be wrong about that, but I think that's how it worked.
God.
Writing is a strong word for what they did. They basically
Yes.
took a piece of paper, wiped their ass with it, and then handed it in.
It is more stupid already than we've made it sound because so the Hutts lie to Mando. The Hutts actually they want their nephew to die. They want Rota the Hutt to be killed. That's what they want. Mando goes to this planet to rescue him and discovers that the Imperial Warlord guy that the Hutts have made a deal with has already got a plan to kill him. So the Hutts have voluntarily asked Mando into their scheme, which would already have succeeded if they hadn't done that. And by inviting him into it, they ensure that it fails.
And it's worse because the Imperial Warlord guy goes, listen, I'm going to kill Rota at my next match. And he goes, why are you telling me? Because I want you to be a gladiator, even though I've just disclosed I betray gladiators for money.
Yeah, he says that I've arranged it so he's going to die, and that's how this game works. Anyway, do you want to fight for me? No.
No.
He fucking doesn't.
And then he lets him leave. He just let Mando, who's attacked all his guards, like literally broke into his thing to release Rota. He just lets him go. He's a fucking idiot. And it's not like they had a plan to like get him at the arena. It's when Rota goes, guards, and starts crying about his fucking dad that he alerts the guards. It's not like the criminals set it up. Like,
is that the third or the fourth time he cries about it? Because he gives the same speech about his dad 4 times in this film, and it's like word for word exactly the same, and he sounds bored and stoned while doing it. But I think that's the second time he does it.
I'm my own man, okay? He's literally like a fucking teenager. Oh, so fucking
Do
annoying.
you have any idea how difficult it is to be your own man when your father is Jabba the Hutt? God, how is that a line in your film?
Like having the Hutt speak English is just horrendous. Just keep that fucking slug talk, wherever the fuck they do.
keep
like
the Huttonese language. Like it's much better. Just give subtitles, and it's pretty much like it keeps you immersed into the actual world when you see something like that, instead of just having everyone speak English. I know that a lot of times they do that to simplify stuff, but nah. Well, the movie is trash, anyways. But
Yeah, we were.
it wouldn't have fixed it.
So used to hearing the Hutt language, it really pulled me out of the movie when he was speaking English. So, yeah, it was rough.
Oh, it's not just speaking; it's whining. So he's going.
He looks like shit. He's whining. His dialogue is terrible. The delivery's awful. This character fucking sucks.
Just look at their faces on the screen, man. This looks so bad. They literally look stoned out of their minds right now. No wonder.
I would have loved it if they just threw salt into the fucking ring and just melted them, screaming for about 2 minutes.
No, but he couldn't have done that because we have an entire 10-minute sequence where they explain that salt on that planet is rationed by the government. They spend so long talking about, like, I thought it was going to be a bit. I thought it was a joke, but it keeps going. It's like 5 or 6 minutes of like, salt here is really, really valuable. It's rationed. The politicians ration it, so it's valuable. Do you want some salt? And Mando says, no. It's like, that's a shame because salt's really, really expensive here. You could buy a lot with this salt. Are you sure you don't want some salt? No.
He gives him salt anyway. He goes, here, have some salt, which I thought was rations, and then he puts it in a drink, and then that's it. And before he leaves, he goes, take the money. It'll buy you a lot of salt. I'm like, what the fuck is salt?
Oh man, yeah, Jeremy Allen White, man, he gave a shitty ass fucking performance, which
everyone does.
Oh yeah, he's not alone.
Sigourney Weaver doesn't give a fuck.
She hasn't given a fuck for a couple of years now, man. Almost everything.
But you've never really seen, like, this movie is the first. Like, you look at her and you think you just want to die. She's not. There's not giving a fuck, and there's actively despising your own existence, and that's what she does in this film.
Well, she's only
Oh.
being offered because of because of her role in Alien. That's literally it. Like, it's not even the same fucking franchise. It's just you're space lady, so you must appear in space properties. That's just how she's associated with all these franchises,
That is
and
true, yeah.
she just doesn't care anymore. She's just like, I don't give it. Just give me the fucking money. I don't give a fuck.
It's like anything sci-fi now, just like, oh, who can we have as like a random old woman character, maybe General or something like
Ripley.
that? Oh,
Yeah.
let's get Ripley, Sigourney Weaver. It's like, all right, cool. Except fucking James Cameron, who was weird. He's like, hey, Sigourney, you want to play like a 12-year-old? Why not? He's like, fuck it. For Avatar, man. Oh, that was bad. Man.
Yeah.
But I wanted to ask, maybe I missed this, but when does the movie take place in terms of like the Star Wars continuation? Like, is it
It's
before?
about at this point, it's about 15 years after Return of the Jedi, I think.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
It was 10 years ish, I think, in Mando season 1, and then about 5 have passed. I want to say in Mando 1, 2, 3, and Ahsoka 1, I think that's about 5. So it's about, I'm sure it's about 15 after Return of the Jedi.
So I mean, even considering the Mandalorian TV show, I'm sure that this does absolutely nothing to explore Mando's character or his
No.
relationship with
No,
Grogu.
it doesn't.
any of
No,
that
it
shit.
does. It like actually gets rid of what there's barely any character to him to begin with, and they get rid of what little stuff there is. Like one of the things that was like only things established about him in the Mando TV show is that like he has a pretty traumatic backstory that makes him really, really despise droids, for example. So he has a flashback sequence in the show. The Separatists during the Clone Wars are attacking his own planet, and think they kill his parents, and he gets rescued from a big battle droid by a bunch of Mandalorians. That just sort of disappears to the point where there's an opportunity for them to do something with it in the film. They arrive on Nal Hutta, and the Hutts have employed like an entire droid army as their security. And it's like, no comment, nothing. There's no, he doesn't even know what, like, sometimes he treats Grogu like a dog, and sometimes he treats him like a kid. Like, there's not even consistency in how he regards his supposed son. He just isn't a character. He's just a suit of armor that people think, or used to think, looks cool.
No, that's kind of annoying because like Dread was sort of the blueprint for having a character that has a mask on and is there and can still show emotion. And to see that even over a decade later we can't do it again, we can't replicate it, is kind of sad, especially on a huge budget.
Because there's no story. There's no story.
Yeah.
There's no character. Like like Judge Dredd is usually a fully formed character. So usually you give him a side character, and that's the person with the arc.
Yep, exactly.
Like, but Grogu has no arc. Grogu's just this fucking prop that's just there. And as Platoon said, at one moment he's like a baby, and then the next moment he's going, engage the autopilot, which is underneath these buttons. It's like, how the fuck's a kid supposed to know what that is?
Yeah.
And then he literally he commits genocide on like a bunch of eggs in a TV show, and we're supposed to go, oh, how cute. And then on the next moment, like, he's going to rescue Mando in this film. He puts his fucking armor on. He puts like his gauntlet on, like he's suiting up for battle. I'm like, what kind of like? There's no consistency. So
no, I mean that particularly is so out. So at the beginning of the movie, Mando is like riding 4 AT-ATs with Grogu in front of him, taking him on like the most dangerous mission he's probably ever taken him on. That's the beginning of the movie. Midway through the movie, there is a scene where he sits him down and he says, "Right, here is how you wear clothes." And it's like, he teaches him how to put his armor on. So it's like, wait, you took him into the line of fire and you hadn't taught him how to wear his armor yet? Why are you teaching him this now? Why did you take him on that mission? That's insane.
Jesus, man. Baby Yoda's first words: "My name is Grogu Skywalker." Yeah, you know what? They're gonna milk the Skywalker name for everything that they have already. They're probably gonna milk everything before the sequel trilogy because they know they're not gonna do shit after it. So, but I don't even know because at this point, this is gonna flop. No one's Cynic and I were talking about this before you guys came on. Like, no one is talking about this. Even my father, who watches Star Wars stuff, didn't even know that this movie was out. He literally asked me this tonight when I was speaking with him. He was like, "Oh, the new Star Wars movie, is it only in America?" I was like, what the fuck do you mean? Is it only in America? It's like, no, it's in France too. Like, it came out on Wednesday. He's like, "Oh shit, I didn't even fucking know." It's like my dad couldn't give a shit. My sister couldn't give a shit. None of my friends even know the movie is out, and they actively watch movies all the time. So bad.
You know, the movie is inconsequential, but they weren't supposed to give that away until you get into the movie.
Yeah, once they tricked you and stole your money, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I
like the endings are so fucking like the whole world feels tiny, like they just teleport everywhere. Like the New Republic, all we ever see is the same base. Some tropical fucking base. That's the New Republic. We never see, at least in Andor, you saw these different types of cities and planets, and you know, it felt a bit bigger. And I just don't care about the world. I don't care about the people, and I don't care about fucking anything. And they still break the rules. Remember the fucking bypresser reference in this movie?
Oh yeah,
Where
bypass the compressor. They have to do something with the Razor Crest, and the solution is just
just
rip it out
bypass
of
the
the wall.
restrictor. Bypass the restrictor. Yeah, he just does that. He literally is just bypass the compressor 2.0. It's referencing the worst parts of Star Wars. That's how
Yeah.
bad it is.
There's a really prominent Dank Ferrick spoken in this movie. It's referencing Star Wars Outlaws. That's the level we're at now.
I didn't know. I did. But like, you know what annoyed me? Like, he gets attacked by a samurai bounty hunter thing who takes him captive, and he's got a dog, and the dog picks up one of the fricks. And I was like, yeah, rip him in half. That'd be great. And it was so cowardly. Like, it just picks him up and uses him as a chew toy, but doesn't
Yeah.
chew on him. And I was like, what's the fucking
God.
point?
And it
At
does it
least
for
show-
hours. It's not even a show. It's not a one-time thing. Because then you jump in time and space and pick up way later, and it's still just chewing on him while doing no damage. I want the thing to die.
Like,
Do you
at
guys-
least George killed the Ewoks. You had that scene where he's trying to rock a dead Ewok's body back and forth. this is so cowardly. He won't even do that. It should have been literally the dog he's watching a dog pull it apart and it's going, ah! That would have been fun. At least something happened. But no, pointless.
I mean, do you guys think that this can actually be a huge course correction for Disney in the long run in terms of the Star Wars franchise? Maybe deciding to put it on ice, or maybe giving the reins to someone else? Because I feel like maybe Filoni, since he's like the creative head now, I feel like he just has it in for Tony Gilroy because he's doing it better, and so he's kind of like shoving him out. But I don't know. I feel like maybe someone in a much higher position of power is just going to scrap everything.
But that's the
He is
problem.
the
There isn't
highest-
anyone. Yeah, he's co-lead of Lucasfilm now. He's not just in charge of the creative stuff. He's now co-president even of Lucasfilm.
Oh my
He
god!
is the law.
He got promoted after Ahsoka season 1. They looked at that and they promoted him. But they
Yikes.
promoted a woman alongside him who's like a more hard-headed business person, supposedly. Because Kathleen Kennedy, when she did her resignation speech and announcing her successors, like she was really keen on this woman that she hired to replace him to do the finances. But then when she was talking about Filoni, it was all like, "Oh, he's learning, he's doing so well. You know, he's almost not a retard now. So you know, he's really cutting his chops in live action." But he's in charge of everything. So. Is the guy who even Lucasfilm insiders were reported to have said, yeah, Filoni is the Ahsoka guy, not the Andor guy. Dave found Andor baffling. And you can see why when you see what he produces for himself. I think it's too early for them to get rid of him. It'll be interesting though, because like this movie's coming out, Ahsoka season 2 has been moved to early next year, and then you have the Starfighter movie, and after that, I don't think there's anything announced at all. So it's too early to kick him out after 1. They'll probably think it's too early to kick him out after 3. But if all of these things do really badly, they've got to start asking. They can't continue to waste time like this. They have to start asking questions very early this time, because they persisted with KK for like a decade, and look where it got them.
I mean,
Yeah,
the issue there is that like Disney continuously has a source of income with the parks and all that stuff. So that's the big issue, that they can sort of risk these huge box office flops because they have a consistent they have a consistent flow of income from everything that isn't the production side of things, from the parks and all that stuff. So that's why I think that it goes on for so long. Whereas when we saw with Warner Bros. What was going on with the Snyderverse and all that stuff, like in 2 years, they were like, "Fuck it, no, you're gone. We're switching everything, and that's it, done." But here, I think since they have that constant flow of income, they can permit themselves to, just shit out the slop.
I think that
Well,
was true for most of the last decade, but the thing is, they're not making money from merchandise anymore. Their merchandising partners are now warning that Star Wars is a liability. Hasbro is saying
Yikes.
this is now costing us money to do stuff with this franchise.
even
They
the
had to
parks.
cancel a whole bunch of stuff. And the parks have just had a major change because they went all in on the sequel stuff, which nobody liked. So they've all switched over to the original trilogy stuff in the last few months. But I don't know that that's had much of an effect yet.
Well, it's a strange because Marvel's not making them any money. Well, we'll see how Doomsday goes, which will be a fucking giant bomb. But like Star Wars, is because what the plan was, it was supposed to be Marvel makes us money, and then we set up Star Wars. So when Marvel takes a bit of a lull, Star Wars will take off, and it's been a disaster. Both of them have crashed. And when you think about it, this has technically been on ice for 7 years, like theatrically.
Yeah.
7, like, say if you don't have Disney Plus, you never watched The Mandalorian, you're not going to go, no, what the fuck any of this is about. You have to watch the TV show.
Well, yeah, that's what I was telling Cynic. I was like, I haven't seen Mando. I haven't seen anything like any of the TV shows except for Andor, and I only watched season 1 of Andor. It's like I was watching this. That's probably why I fell asleep. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
I mean, you get the point because I watched the first 2 seasons of Mandalorian, but I don't remember anything that fucking happens at all. So I went into this just being like, well, there you go. Maybe that's why I don't remember it. But either way, I didn't remember shit, and it was totally easy to follow. It's just like, why, if you don't know about The Mandalorian, why would you go see The Mandalorian? Like, I do this for a job. Why would anyone else want to go see it?
Yeah, and not many people are watching The Mandalorian. That was one of the headline sort of takeaways when they published all those viewing figures. The Mandalorian wasn't in the top 10 of streamed Disney stuff last year. It was really popular with babies and boomers, and that was it. So it's like the time for this movie was 2020 when Mando season 1 was at its absolute peak. 7 years later, like season 3, unpopular and way smaller audience. The sheen has come off this thing. It's way too late to be making a movie out of this. They tried to make it approachable to everyone. They didn't want to do too many ties into The Mandalorian. So like you can watch it without watching the show, and it will make as much sense, which is to say no sense at all. But like, there's nothing about the movie itself which grabs you and says, I need to see this. If you like the show, this isn't continuing that story, so what's the point? If you don't like the show or you haven't seen it, this doesn't have a story, so what's the point?
Season 4 is cancelled. Like, that's the thing. This is just a repurposed script from a cancelled series. It was losing popularity. So, like Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni going, we just need this to work, regardless if anyone doesn't want it. Like, that's why it's the same with Ahsoka. Ahsoka's a shit movie. Sorry, shit TV show, and no one's watching it. Ahsoka season 2 is going to do even worse. But Dave Filoni it's just an ego trip. Like, everyone's betting all the money on Starfighter, which has absolutely nothing to do with what Dave Filoni's done.
Yep.
And what is it? It's just Ryan Gosling. That's the only, like, that is more interesting than all the shit we saw on screen in this movie. One actor.
Yeah, it's crazy how nowadays you can't even sell Star Wars with the name Star Wars. That's how much Disney has killed the franchise, that you actually just have to sell it by namesake of the actor that you have cast in it. It's just it's genuinely baffling how you can destroy in such little time. In what, the frame of 5 years, they basically just destroyed everything.
Yep.
From 2015 to 2019.
They barely even slapped Star Wars as a logo on this. Even like the opening credits for this movie, it's tiny text at the top of the screen, and then the main text is The Mandalorian and Grogu. They're not even really trading on the brand that they inherited, or I say inherited, spent $4 billion to buy. So I don't know if maybe that's, it might even work out better in the long run, in the sense that like that will almost spare the brand some of the damage from how shit this movie is, because it's not really Star Wars, it's The Mandalorian. And then Starfighter will come along, and we'll see how well that does, because that has the name more prominently attached to it.
Do you think this will hurt Starfighter because they go, well, the sequels are shit and this movie was shit? So do you think people will not go to see Starfighter based on this?
I don't know. I almost wonder whether this is so irrelevant that it makes no difference. I think a lot of the audience, they look at this and think, oh, it's a TV show movie. And then they won't consider it. When it comes to Starfighter, it's like, okay, this is a Star Wars movie, so that's different. Maybe that's probably the best case scenario for them.
I really
Well,
don't
plus-
understand why they didn't just do like a 40 or 50-minute special and have it screened in limited theaters. Like that that's
Yeah.
it. Just do like what they did with the Boys finale. They screened some of it and Stranger Things as well. They screened it in a couple of theaters. Just do that. Make a tiny bit amount of money back, but don't have this huge bomb that's clearly gonna be there for everyone to pick and laugh at.
But they've spent $160 million, so it's
Mhm.
like on like 3 episodes smashed together. So
Yeah.
it's like,
that,
well,
that might even be worth talking about a little bit because on whether it's a bomb or not, because already there's as is always the case, there's a few retarded people like Predator Badlands had this problem as well. A few retarded people will say, oh no, but its production budget was only this and it's already made that back, so it's not a bomb. What are you talking about? It's like, Disney themselves, I'm pretty sure, said to, I can't remember if it was Deadline, one of the major Hollywood publications, that they wanted this for it to be considered successful to make somewhere like $600 million.
Yeah, they
It's
said
unlikely
five
to
or
get there.
600. Yeah.
Right, because
Definitely,
500 would probably be the break-even point. Double the production budget, and that's what you get with the marketing and whatnot. So it would need, like 500, 600 million to break even and
Yeah.
turn a little profit. Makes sense.
And like marketing wasn't cheap. They spent $10 million on a 30-second Super Bowl commercial. They tried to market this film.
Yeah. On one of the worst Super Bowl teasers I've ever seen, too. No
Yeah,
one
I
understood what the fuck was going on, and they're just like, all right, I guess. So stupid.
God,
yeah,
that's
like well, it's what is it next year? You said it was Ahsoka and then Starfighter.
Yeah, unless
Yes,
it
and
gets
as far as I
delayed.
know, that is the only live-action Star Wars that's currently on the books. There's nothing
Like
else planned
nothing?
for release.
So like that's literally, I think they're just throwing everything at fucking Starfighter. I mean, what they have nothing. Ahsoka isn't going to move anything forward. She's in a different galaxy, fucking with the hounds because the guy died, the guy before him.
Yes,
Like,
yeah.
You got retarded Thrawn brought back to the galaxy, but that's not really a threat. He's gonna blow himself up probably. So
Well, by some Thrawn-shaped disaster, he'll crash his own Star Destroyer into his own face and say this was all part of the plan. So their vague hope was that if there was enough interest in the Mandalorian stuff and the Ahsoka stuff, that they would wrap all of that storyline up with a theatrical movie. It was going to like close the Mandoverse, and it's going to be like, this is Thrawn's return. All of this has been building toward this movie, and we'll put the movie in front of people and close the story. I don't see that happening. I don't think they haven't announced it. I don't think it's officially on their slate. And this isn't doing well enough. Ahsoka isn't doing well enough, and nobody likes Mando anymore. So the odds of Filoni getting his first movie are probably quite slim.
what are you going to do with Filoni? Like, did he write Starfighter, or is it like something that accidentally fell in?
Who wrote Starfighter?
So it was Filoni. It was Starfighter. Oh shit, I was talking about Matt. I thought I had it pulled up. Give me a sec.
Jonathan Butel. I don't know who that is. No, that's a different movie. Never mind.
No, it's Jonathan
Tropper.
Because we looked into him on EFAB, and I'm trying to remember what he's done, and I remember looking at it and thinking that's unimpressive.
So he's done the Adam Project, that Netflix movie with Ryan Reynolds. You know, the one where
that was
he has,
shit.
the one with Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah,
and that's pretty much the only notable thing he did. This Is Where I Leave You, which is a pretty good movie with what's his name? Oh my god, that dude that does the guy that Jason Bateman. There you go. That was a pretty good drama with Jason Bateman, but that was over a decade ago. But yeah,
he's barely done any movies. So the sum total of his filmography is This Is Where I Leave You, Kodachrome, Irreplaceable You, The Adam Project, The Wrecking Crew, Matchbox the movie, and then Star Wars Starfighter. And his minimal TV work is Banshee Origins, Banshee, Vinyl, Sea Warrior, Your Friends and Neighbors, and Lucky. That's it. So I haven't seen any of those.
Banshee is actually pretty good. I recommend Banshee. But then the rest of it, he's mostly been doing just TV movies since 2018 with Netflix stuff. So all of these are TV movies. Even The Wrecking Crew was the Jason Momoa, Dave Bautista thing. I think that came out on Amazon or something like that. So yeah, I don't think he has a shit ton of experience in doing.
No, but he's working with Sean Levy, whose notable recent successes include Stranger Things season 5. So that's with loads of confidence.
Yeah, Sean Levy only has one good movie, and it's Real Steel, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. He gave us Robot Boxing, and I'll thank him for that. But then he gave us Stranger Things too. So
why did we never get a sequel to that? Like everyone, it made money. Everyone wants a sequel, and we never got one.
Well, I mean, there's not really any story to tell anymore with the sequel, unless you want to just go ahead. Because it was what it was Hugh Jackman trying to take care of his kid because because his wife was going off, and he wanted to just have one last custody,
No,
like
I mean,
one
like,
last
just
weekend with
I
them.
mean, I understand that, but I'm talking about shameless like sequels, like we getting here.
Oh,
Like
like
why?
Pacific Rim, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, they probably could have done one, but I don't know. Are you sure it didn't flop at the box office?
No, I'm sure it made money.
Let me see.
Possibly.
I don't know.
But anyway,
No,
because
it
that's how
did flop.
interesting. Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Is it how interesting this fucking film is? We're talking about everything.
Yeah,
else.
we're talking about everything.
Like it's just fucking boring. Like number one, like it feels like you could have ended the film halfway through, and then there's another hour tacked onto it. It's just
Loads of people said the same thing, and that's because that's where the episode ended, and it's so obvious that's where the episode ended. It all wraps up, and he goes home for a sleep, and everyone thinks, right, that's the end of the movie. Oh shit, no. I've just seen the little blue bar at the bottom of my screen in my cinema where I definitely watched this film. There's like an hour left of the film.
And nothing happened. It's just gets captured, falls into a fucking not rancor pit, gets bitten by an albino snake. Grogu with the fricks getting their little tiny. How stupid's that? The starship, that like toy-sized starship.
Oh,
Like,
I saw that when it was happening. I thought, oh, I know exactly what you're going to do here. So they are like, so he gets captured at his homestead, and the Mando and the Grogu and the Fricks even they're all there, and Mando's new Razor Crest is also there, and the Fricks know how the Razor Crest works because he hired them to fix it. And instead of using that, they go all the way into town, and they all pile into this tiny little beer can sized spaceship and fly off to rescue him. So you already know what the joke's going to be when they rescue him, and he goes back to the ship. And of course, he doesn't fit. And this is the excuse for the movie to be an hour longer than it needed to be.
Because he's just running around the forest for another 30 minutes. And it's just so annoying because, like, two things. Number one, how do they track him through hyperspace? Because you can maybe say Grogu remembers the planet, but then he's not a baby. He have to somehow remember coordinates to one planet he went to.
There is a little scene. So when one of this is I don't remember any of these people's names because all the characters in the movie are fucking Filoni cartoon characters. When Enbo, I think is his name, the bounty hunter guy. When he picks up Mando, the Hutts, the twins, they send him a little hollow message saying, "Bring him to Nal Hutta." And then you cut to Grogu, who's like 15 miles away, but he's looking at them. And I think the movie wants you to think that that's where he knows where to go, because he heard that message from all that distance away.
Oh, because I was thinking, there's no way. That doesn't make any sense. I hate this. I hate this movie so much. Like, your review on it is going to be either really long or really short, depending on how much you can pay attention, because it took me like 5 attempts to watch this movie. I put it on for 10 minutes and just fucking walk out the room. It's that fucking
It is really tricky. Because like there's loads I could say about it, and the review script is it's not like long, but it's long-ish. It's probably going to be slightly longer than the film, but it's a real fucking chore to actually write, because the interesting stuff is all like, okay, this is how they've broken the entire world and how the world should be functioning, and then you're basically writing a different movie. That's but oh no, I'm supposed to be describing events in the Mandalorian movie. Ugh, I have to go back and do that.
But like, if you can make little ships with hyperdrives that small, like what, and you got the Holdo maneuver, you can make like 1,000 little beer can ships go hyperspeed into planets and fucking blow them up. Like the technology is fucked.
Inadvertent damage done again to The Last Jedi though. So like the Holdo maneuver, the whole point of that is that like everyone was like, well, why can't you just have an autopilot on that ship? And then the only way you can reason around it is like, I guess maybe they don't have autopilot in the Star Wars universe. And then the beginning of this movie, the pilots jump out of the AT-AT, and then on the screen it says it's on autopilot. So it's like, right, okay.
And you can't even make the expense argument, because you can make hyperdrives on little beer can ships, so you don't need a giant dreadnought. You can literally do it with like a pint-sized fucking ship. And I hate it. I hate this. The more they try and add to this universe, the worse it gets. Like, plus,
I don't even
Sorry,
know
go
if they're adding anything to that's like the shocking thing about it is they have lines in the movie and stuff that's in the movie which like it implies stuff has to have been added to the universe, but the movie just doesn't understand what it's done. So it's like, well, the main one being the Empire trying to reform itself. So that isn't even, they mentioned it in the opening text. They never talk about it again. But then the other one is, so the New Republic is desperately trying to work with the Hutts. Like that implies a huge amount of world building stuff because it should. It's like it should be a really interesting period of galactic history. Like the New Republic is having to make dirty deals with gangsters in order to secure control of like the outlying regions. But then in the end, it's like, oh no, they lied to us. Let's blow up their children.
I remember that. Like, that keeps happening. Like, how many episodes of The Mandalorian ends with, and then the New Republic shows up to blow shit up? That's based because it's just lazy.
But
So,
worse in this movie because they even have a line saying the New Republic cannot be summoned to help in systems it doesn't control. So, okay, so you only drone strike your own planets. That makes a lot of sense. But if you've already set that up in your film, you can't then end the film with them doing exactly the thing they've said they can't do.
yeah, we have to make alliances and then fuck those alliances. They just don't give it because it was like, fuck it, how are we gonna win? Deus Ex, fucking New Republic show up. That I've seen that like about 5 times now.
Yeah.
Like the Mandalorian, it's so lazy. It's just a lazy fucking plot device at this point. That's all
probably
they
like
are.
it's even more cringy in this movie because like Sigourney Weaver is 78 years old. She should not be flying an X-wing, and she knows she shouldn't be flying an X-wing because it comes out in her line delivery. But then you look at all the other pilots, and they're all at least 55 years old. It's the geriatric society has come in. All of the New Republic pilots are fucking ancient, which again implies some world building stuff. Like what's happened to the military recruitment? They have no like young people. All of them died, I guess.
Low birth rates.
Feminism.
Yep.
That's what's killing them all.
Yep.
And then
no replacement.
New Republic propaganda is fuck you, young people. We're taking the wealth and we're dying.
Taking the wealth with us.
But the thing is, like, the New Republic suck ass, the Hutt Cartel suck ass, and they break into the palace with the Imperial warlords, like they're scouting it out, and you're like, okay, how are they going to break in? And it just cuts to Mando in the room with that commander coin.
In the car, he just walks up to the door. Yeah, no clue how he gets in. But then even like the setup for that's all fucked too. So the premise is this last Imperial commander they want him to get is Commander Coin. Sigourney Weaver says nobody knows what he looks like and everyone thinks he's dead. Anyway, go speak to the Hutts because they know what he looks like and they know that he's not dead. So he goes and speaks to the Hutts who tell them like where to go. And then they go to his compound and it's just fucking stormtroopers walking around in the open. And it turns out that he's just been going by his first name. They call him Lord Janu and his full name is Janu Coin. So did you not search his first? How do you not know?
Yeah, he just never bothered checking. He just saw Janet J. Coin and went, fuck it, good enough.
This man called Johnny who has stormtroopers? Nah, it can't be the same guy.
Like, they keep making the stormtroopers... What the worst thing The Mandalorian did was... well, there's many things, but it canonically made stormtroopers retarded. Like, remember that scene when he couldn't aim? That was supposed to be a meme, like, the poorly written and they can't aim. They went, no, actually, there's an in-law reason why they can't aim, and it's because they're shit and their guns don't work. Well, then that makes them awful. Like, so, like, you have a monkey guy in this, attacking a corridor full of stormtroopers with a stick, and he wins. They've got guns, he's got a fucking stick.
That's another one of Dave Filoni's pet cartoon creatures.
Zeb.
Zeb, I was going to say Jeb. No, Zeb is the one.
Jeb. He's got like the fucking...
He doesn't even need to be there because Mando's already killed like an entire army of them several times. In fact, like he wipes out 4 AT-ATs, an entire Imperial detachment at the beginning of the movie, and then he wipes out an entire private army inside that place, and then you just get random cutaways to a Clone Wars character, a Rebels character, even getting some fan service in for like most people have no clue who this man is. I had no clue who he was, but Filoni seems to think everyone watched his shitty cartoons, and we didn't.
No.
The 3 people in the audience went, way. the tiniest, most quietest applause ever. But he's completely irrelevant, as you said. He's just fan service because Dave Filoni is just... He's like, I want, because I'm in charge now. Star Wars is mine. Fuck George. I am the fucking heir apparent. I'm taking everything. Ahsoka's Luke Skywalker, but even better because she can time travel, which Oh, I can't even believe they added that. He added time travel to save Ahsoka from a fucking dead end he wrote. That's how shit he is of a writer.
Yep.
And then Dave
Yeah.
Filoni is in this fucking movie as a cameo. He's at the bar with his fucking gay cowboy hat on. I'm like,
And then he
nobody
flies one of the
likes
X-wings
you.
later because he's been in The Mandalorian doing that. His character's name is Trapper Wolf, obviously.
I bet you a tenner. He goes around the office going, they don't call me Filoni, they call me Wolf. He's trying to get the nickname to stick. He's such a wanker. Like, nobody wants to see you. You're a fucking helmet. Like, everyone hates you.
Apparently,
he's just
well,
like-
it was Favreau's idea. Apparently, like the first cameo in, I think it's Mando season 1. Favreau said, "Oh, you should do this," and because I looked up Trap, I can't say the name without laughing. I looked up Trapper Wolf's like bio, like the character stuff, because most Star Wars characters have really, really in-depth ones, and obviously he's got his own Wikipedia page, but half his quotes are like just generic. Shoot the X-wing now. It's like, and then the rest of them are just quotes from Dave Filoni about playing the character. And one of them is, John told me that I should seem bored and disinterested, and I thought I could do that.
Why would that be a direction?
I
You're
don't
an ace
know.
fighter pilot. You're a fighter pilot. Look like you would rather be somewhere else. Fucking stupid. Oh my god, I hate this film. I hate it so much. It's so it's so bland. It makes me angry. It's fucking like in its way to be so inoffensive. It's offended me with how shit it is.
Yes,
Because that's what it is. Because I know you're so cowardly. You're not doing anything, and it's because you're cowards. Like,
yeah,
at least
if
take a
we
risk.
commit to nothing, we can't do anything wrong. It's like, yo, no, that's I know that's how you think, but that's not how it works.
It's like that like a lot of writers too, the edgy ones, like James Gunn, quote edgy, where it's like, haha, I'm making fun of myself. I can't take anything seriously, so you can't make fun of me. It has that kind of insecurity, which just so many shows have nowadays, and it's terrible.
I mean, I genuinely, because none of the villains have the Hut twins are the main villains in this movie. They don't actually have names. And I think they're even credited in the credits as just the twins. And then Embo, whatever the fuck his name is, I don't think he's ever named in the movie either. It's like they're even scared of the Glup Shitto meme. Then they're not naming their characters because people will say, "Oh right, so it's Glup Shitto," so they won't give them names, so people can't say that about them anymore.
Well, everyone hated Grogu. He went Grogu, and I went, no, he's Baby Yoda because Grogu sucks. And then that fucking samurai one goes away at the end. He manages to escape so he can pop up in another show.
Yes.
Because Dave Filoni won't kill his fucking characters off.
And Mando forgets he's there because, like, so the Hutts capture him and they take his helmet off and they say, "Wahaha, now we've shamed you." And he says, "Only if you don't die." But then Embo was in the room and he just leaves. So Mando is still shamed. Luckily, though, we've all seen Mando season 3, so we know that all he has to do is go take a bath on a planet now controlled by his best friend, and the shame goes away.
What is that rule? Is so fucking stupid. You must always have your helmet on. And then, like, when he gets gas, like the helmet's also inconsistent. Like he gets gassed. No, it doesn't. Because the whole point is we've seen him in space. He's in space with it, which means it's a sealed vacuum. But then no, he gets gas and he's like, and then breathes in.
Oh, that gas scene made me laugh. So, like, so he goes into this place. They gas them. There are 3 characters in that room with the gas. One of them is wearing a helmet, and the only character affected by the gas is the one who's wearing a helmet. The other 2 are fine.
Oh my god! That's how fucking stupid this movie is. Oh man, it's like it's even worse than what I could have imagined at this point. Because, like, how stupid do you think that your audience is? Well, I mean, well, there is a fair amount of Star Wars audience now, which is just fucking retarded. But
there are so many little things in this movie that are so fucking irritating because it's just like the scene where he goes and tells Rada that that coin was going to kill him at the end of the tournament, and he doesn't believe him, and he yells guards, and that's when they decide to gas him and knock him out. And it's just like they were talking the entire time, so they just let this guy in to talk to Rada to try and convince him to leave. Like, what the fuck was what was the point of that's so stupid? And then the the end with Grogu finding the river creature that just so happens to know how to fucking create the
In the
antidote that's going to
bayou.
cure, in the bayou that knows. Like, it's such
He's
a
on a
fucking
rocking chair.
lazy shit. They just did not give a fuck writing this script at all.
I'm surprised. I was so shocked. He was in a rocking chair. I thought he was going to pull out a banjo and go doodle doodle.
I mean, it's weird because you have so many people that would read the script. Well, you know, the script would supposedly is going through so many hands, so you can pick up on shit like this. But then nowadays with Hollywood, we have such a crazy ass track record where they can't even pick up some incredibly dumb stuff in the script. The one that comes directly to mind is Wonder Woman 84 with, of course, Steve Trevor, and you know, the fact that she actually just rapes a random dude and he kidnaps the body. It's like, you know, I don't know, man. It feels like people in Hollywood are just sort of missing out on actually reading the scripts. They're sort of just skimming through them, and it's crazy.
It's what they always do now is they actually leave it for the audience to try and think of an answer. Like some guy went, oh, they reversed the wish, so they reversed the rape. and the director goes, yep, that's exactly what happens. And it's like, no. And like you see it with the boys where they go like a Homelander and they go, oh, the reason why he's so shit at the end is because he took V1, even though V1 doesn't do anything but just make you not age. Like, and then Eric's like, yep, that's true. It's all this bollocks we didn't think about. But like I've seen there's a funny bit at the end of this film where Rota is fighting both these twins, and it's like three turds rubbing against each other. It's fucking.
It looks so bad, man.
Just sliming on each other. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
We spent 3 years figuring out how a hut would move, and it turns out it's not good in the end.
They wobble.
Not at all.
Just jiggle over you.
They could have given him like a mobility scooter or some shit like that. At least it would have made the fight more entertaining.
Wheelchairs.
Dude, he would have looked like a Disney adult. That would have what it would have been. Have him as a Disney adult.
Like they're not supposed to fight. That's a stupid thing. They're supposed to be like greasy, slimy, fucking mob bosses. That's all they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be cowardly. They have droids do the fighting, and he's went, no. Let's just have one of them with pecs. Let's give a slug pecs. And it looks horrible.
Let's give him some gyno. It'll look good. Oh my god. Oh man.
Like this film doesn't do anything. It doesn't lead into anything. It is completely skippable.
A lot of people are gonna skip it.
No character relationships grow. None are strained. Nothing fucking happens.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Plot, story, character, world, anything. Nothing moves on. I just wish that dog ate Babu Frick. I just wish it pulled it apart.
Hey, do you guys remember that show Burn Notice?
Yeah.
Anybody? You do, Uninspired?
I don't think I do.
Okay, so it was episodic, right? Because there was a overarching story. Yep. And then each episode was an adventure in and of itself, self-contained. So it had to start the same way, or it had to end the same way it started, right?
Yep.
Well, that is this movie.
We go from point A to point A. That's
exactly. We go from point A to B back to A.
Man,
he takes the bounty to hunt the Imperial warlord. But then, like, when he gets coin, he goes, keep the bounty. So what was the fucking point going on the mission in the first place if he didn't want the money? He's like, oh, this is a lot more trouble than if I first thought it would be. So keep the rewards, which makes even less sense because when there's more trouble, you usually charge more for unforeseen circumstances. But he's just like, nah, keep it. But he doesn't live in a New Republic. So what is he? Is he a New Republic shill or is he just a bounty hunter?
Man,
neither. He doesn't have a character.
Nope.
There's not. He's an empty fucking helmet.
It's nothing.
Yeah, Burn Notice was awesome. Just FYI, Burn Notice was a good ass show. Yeah.
Yep.
Doesn't he? Does he breathe underwater when he's in a viper pit? When they throw him his helmet for some reason, they go, "We've took your helmet off. Here's it back," and they throw it back into the pit. And doesn't he like?
I think but also Mando season 3 where he goes down to have his bath. I think he breathes underwater there, and Bo-Katan goes down to rescue him. And not only does she breathe underwater there, but her jetpack works underwater there, and he should still have that because no one took it off him. So he should have just flown straight out of that pit. I forgot.
Yeah, like the second the doors go, he just stays hovering, going, "What are you doing?" Oh, like this is the thing. If you actually try to go into it, you can make there's so many flaws, but it's so boring that's like it's hard to think it through to tolerate it.
It's like a 2 hour,
Oh.
10-minute film as well. To me, it just goes into the collective of movies in Hollywood nowadays. Whereas movies are becoming longer, but they have less substance and they're just shittier at the same time. So there's a
Yeah.
huge problem in terms of the script writing, but also the editing, in my opinion, because they're not cutting down to the essentials of what needs to be in the script. I mean, I've covered Hot Fuzz, and like Hot Fuzz, we know is incredibly tight. Everything is there. Boom, boom, boom. Done. But here is just you have so much filler consistently, whether it's dialogue, whether it's just shots, and nothing has proper value. And since you're removing the value, you're not gonna have my time, especially because time is the most precious thing you have. 2 hours, 10 minutes, man. Especially if you're going to watch this in the theaters, which do not go watch this in theaters. Watch it in India, ladies and gentlemen. And because like you're gonna waste money, man. You're not gonna pay 20, 30 euros or maybe $30 to go and watch this, or 30 pounds to go and watch this. It's like, why do you even deserve my time and my money? It's like, no, just go to the fucking pub.
Yeah, like the action scenes have no weight. Like he this bit like it's strange because we know he's invincible, but every scene he's like, when he's getting hit, and it's like, do one or the other. It's fun to have an action scene with an overpowered character just beating the shit out of people, and it's also good when you have like a John Wick. He's gritty and he gets injured, but he makes his way through. This one, it's the worst of both. He's invulnerable, but he struggles. But we know he's not in no danger, so it has nothing to it. It's just he kicks people all the time. It's like you've got a fucking gun, just shoot someone. He just loves kicking people.
He does it for the love of the game. Oh man.
Yeah, they need to. The problem is the kidification. It's just they just don't want to do anything with any actual like stakes or grit or any like you don't have to like rip Jabba's head off, and drink his blood, but you know what I mean? Give us like actual like death. Give us something that matters, some weight, some stakes in the fucking story. None of that.
I mean, like even Filthy Casual said here, like doing an OP character, he needs to be fun. Like, yeah, One Punch Man to me is one of the best modern examples of how you treat the Superman dilemma very, very well, because you're giving Saitama, the main character, a lot of stuff to do, but at the same time, you're still focusing on the other characters as well and developing your main character. But even though Saitama is going to literally win every single fight with one punch, you're still there. You still want to watch the fight. You're still anticipating it. You're still engaged in it. Whereas here, you're not engaged in anything because they're not doing any work whatsoever. They're not laying the groundwork, but they're just putting the cement to build the brick house.
Yeah, it sucks. It just sucks. Fuck
Yeah.
this movie.
You know what's
Don't waste your
incredible
money.
is that Captain America: Brave New World, Blacked in America, is more popular than the latest Star Wars movie.
It's
I mean,
looking that
that's
way.
not shocking. They've got Red Hulk, so at least then that was like something for 10 minutes in the movie out of a fucking 2-hour movie again.
That one felt like a disjointed mess because it was. This one just feels like three, as Platoon said, like 4, 5, and 6 of like an 8-episode season. Like it is the most pointless episodes of a season smashed together. It's just fucking. I hate Dave Filoni so much. I'd love to, the mountain, and he just crushes his skull. I just love to do that to him. But the problem is he's not going to go. Even after, say, Starfighter's a bomb, Ahsoka's a bomb, he still won't go. He'll be like Kathleen Kennedy, you'll have to like pull him out of the chair and he's just grabbing on with his fingernails. He'll never go. He can't do anything else. His life is just Star Wars.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's true because at this point you can't really. Is there anyone that's like above? Well, maybe the Disney CEO basically is like the only person that can, or the board themselves, or the only people that can basically vote him out of his
They kept
position.
Kathleen
currently.
Kennedy. Like they kept her for 10 years as she was raping the series. They stood there and watched their finger Star Wars to death, and he went, "Yeah, let's let her leave on her own terms."
Mm.
And it's funny though, because she stuck around hoping for a win. Like, I'll go off on a high, and the high never came. It was just bomb after bomb. And then she kind of just quietly exited the door. She just went, fuck it. I'll leave and hopefully nobody notices.
The only high she got was sucking Spielberg's and Lucas's dick, man. Pretty much.
Oh, God. Yeah, Star Wars is fucked. Like, do you think they'll remake the original trilogy? I mean, like, I think that's literally the end game.
I think eventually, probably, let's say in a decade's time, they'll remake the original trilogy. They'll say, "Oh, we need to do it for a new generation because the original trilogy is too old." That's probably what they'll do.
Or they'll do it worse. They'll do like Doomsday. They'll reset it, but you'll have Ahsoka travel over to the new universe where Luke is. Like they'll do that kind of half-ass thing because you can never just start again. That is a big problem that's affected so many franchises nowadays. It's the story never ends, and even the ending or the reboot is basically a sequel.
Yeah,
like Mortal Kombat 1, the game, it's like it's a reboot, it's a new universe, and then it's not. It's just a secret sequel.
Yeah,
because you have to watch the previous movies to understand this one, and that's all we're getting. Like same with Marvel, you'll have Thor come over to the new universe. So you have to watch Marvel to understand who the fuck Thor is, all the previous movies.
Oh yeah, that is true. It's kind of like watching Deadpool and Wolverine, and then not knowing anything about the Fox acquisition, not knowing anything about the Fox Marvel characters, and then just pulling up, and then they're like, "Oh, Blade." It's like, "Oh, who's this black guy?" Like that's how it is.
That's what's going to happen with the inevitable reboot for the MCU as well, because they had these actors sign on for Fantastic Four and stuff. It's not going to just end with this phase and they're going to recast everybody. You know, some people will make it over, and
they need to keep the
won't be a clean
and
cut.
shit. Oh, I mean, it shouldn't be like what James Gunn fucking did, where he just keeps the ones that he likes on all of his own shit. But it should actually be relevant to the story that they want to tell, which I don't even know they have anything to tell.
No, oh God, no, they have no story. It is just coasting off brand recognition. Yeah, fucking like Supergirl's coming out, nobody gives a fuck. Man of Tomorrow's coming out, nobody especially gives a fuck. DCU, Marvel, like DCU, Marvel, Star Wars are all in a horrendous situation, and I don't know how. Well, I do. They made terrible movies, but they haven't. They don't seem to have a plan. They used to at least have like goals, or at least like, you know, we'll
little
get to
stepping
Avengers.
stones.
Yeah, like milestones. Yeah. They don't have that. It's just, I think a lot of it is reactionary. Like, fucking, he'll just go, we'll make Lex Luthor a Trump thing or an Elon Musk thing, and that's just like corroding Hollywood at this point. They have to make everything political or very modern. And
it's like they rely on an income from these IPs to keep these IPs going. So it's like they don't have time to put on the brakes and actually recalibrate and create a new plan.
It's good points.
They have to just dump stuff out, and it's going to be good or bad, and it's going to saturate the market regardless. And if you're going to saturate it with bad stuff, people are going to stop showing up.
Yeah, like what does Disney have over the Marvel and Star Wars?
They own ESPN. They own Hulu.
Fox,
Fox.
Yes, they have the Fox. They have the Fox properties. I guess they could do Constantine and stuff like that.
Yeah, like they can remake some of the old films. We can only kind of do that once, and it's a mixed bag if it'll work. It works with the Disney princess films because they're for kids, whereas Constantine with Keanu Reeves from like 2005 is a very niche audience.
That is
like
true.
I don't think. Yeah, so like they need like billions of dollars because they're spending a fuck ton. And we'll talk about the Mando. 160 million on this movie. Like, it looks good, but there's nothing in it, and it's still too expensive. They need to get it down, and it's because I think they get loads of back pay. I think it's corruption mostly.
I do wonder if they're laundering so much money. And I
Oh,
wonder
yeah.
how much money they're laundering too.
I think you have to be making money to launder it. These people are not making money.
Very
Well, they
good,
were
very
getting.
good point.
Well, the money was from the investors, and that's starting to dry up. So, like, now they're like, oh, fuck, what do we do? We're talentless. We've always been talentless.
They'll probably either go to China or they'll go to Saudi Arabia, man. That's what
Chance
they'll
kicked
do.
them out. So it's
Oh,
only
then
Saudi Arabia, which
Saudi.
bought Paramount. Yeah.
Yeah, and Saudi Arabia is probably what they'll do. Wait,
So,
Saudi
like,
Arabia bought Paramount?
they went in with Paramount. Sorry, not Paramount. They went in with Paramount to buy Warner Brothers.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But, like,
Yeah.
is that our films going forward? Like, we're just going to watch, and then Superman committed 9/11. He goes, Maha! He's got a beard. He just flies.
Well, I mean, they had that Anthony Mackie movie that fucking flopped that literally nobody heard of. Well, the first time everyone heard of it was when they flopped. So
yeah, it was the
that's
biggest.
crazy.
Desert Warrior is like some black guy and a white guy in fucking Arabia. I'm like, why are these people here? It's fucking stupid. Oh, The Boys. Did anyone who watched the finale?
I
Yes.
saw clips of the finale, and it did not make me want to watch the finale.
It's
The clips is
worse.
all you need to see. Like, there's no point watching anything else in season 5. Just watch the clips, and you get basically the only content there is, and it's all bad.
God.
Yeah, this
I mean-
is atrocious.
So what I've heard is, you guys can confirm this for me. So what I've heard is that basically what happened with Soldier Boy at the end of season 3 with his blast thing, it's basically just redone, and Kimiko gets his blast, but his blast isn't even as powerful as it was back in season 3. Because in season 3, when Soldier Boy had a blast, like he literally wiped out an entire building with him. Whereas here, I saw the clip where Kimiko. Well, spoiler alert, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat, just saying that in case anyone is watching this crap. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, so when Kimiko depowers Homelander with the blast, you have Butcher and Ryan who are like grabbing him. They're right next to him. And only Homelander gets the fallback.
No,
Like,
all three of them lose their powers, but none get hurt.
that's fucking stupid, man. Like if
Well,
you're losing your
even-
powers after the blast, you're legitimately just gonna fry. It's
No, but like
the equivalent of a nuclear bomb.
The power inconsistency in this episode, inside the same episode, is fucked. Like, he can't get out the room, even though 5 minutes earlier he flies, not Elon Musk, to space and back in 2 seconds.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
and then you see him do these stupid like jumps. He's like, and he's moving like 2 miles an hour in the air because he's that fucking slow. And then when he like Kimiko keeps trying to blast him and he keeps lasering her, and all it does is just knock her over. Even though earlier on in this season he cuts her in half with his lasers. There's no consistency in any of the characters, the powers, or the plot. Like,
Also,
there's
false advertisement too from Amazon with all their teaser posters that they had released with Homelander, on top of the Earth with Earth burning. Basically, all that shit was just false advertisement. I wonder if they can actually get sued for that shit.
No, they're Amazon. They've got go fuck you money. But like the whole plot is like, oh well, let's just kill him. We got Kimiko. We subject Kimiko to radiation, and we open the fucking door. It's a converted fridge from a cafeteria. Radiation's gonna seep out of it. But like, she's getting exposed to radiation. They open the door and grab her, and they go, "Yep, she's irradiated." And
Multiple times.
Yeah, like Huey. There's even a scene where Huey literally is scanning her with a Geiger counter, and he goes, "So I guess we're just getting irradiated, and it's fine." Oh, I hate this scene so much. Like, Homelander gets completely like at the end, it's just awful. Like, they go, our plan is to sneak into the White House using JFK's secret love bunker with Marilyn Monroe. The trap is they close the door behind them and in front of them. They use these fucking Viltrumite fucking sonic booms, which was established in Gen V1 and then never used again. Because if every super's a Viltrumite and loud noises hurt them, you would think the boys would always use them, but they don't because, again, destroys the world. Their plan is to get them in a little hallway, trap them, and then shoot the bulletproof soups with guns. And they're just standing there going, they're getting shot. That's it.
And then
Ash...
this comment, like, how does Ryan? He's a natural born soup. That is true. He is naturally born. Technically, would it affect him?
As I understood it, and I'm still
Okay.
going my way back through earlier seasons, I thought that Soldier Boy's power just burned out the Compound V, and that's the reason that it disempowered most soups that you come across. But that probably wouldn't impact Ryan, would be my guess. So I don't know.
Wasn't
Mm.
Homelander born from Soldier Boy's jizz? So, like, isn't he naturally born too?
I
'Cause
don't
he's-
know.
He's a son. If he's Soldier Boy's son, he's naturally born.
I don't remember. I think they had. Well, no, I think they did some tests with him in the lab still.
Well, no, because the problem is they retconned it. They said what they did was they put the fetus in a girl to carry it to term, and then they said, well, originally it was the reason why Homelander's so powerful is that he was injected in the womb with Compound V. He's the only survivor.
Mm,
But then they
okay.
retconned it, said he's Soldier Boy's son. But if he's
Oh.
Soldier Boy's son, why? Who's got V1 in him? How's he? How does any of this work? Is he not naturally born? Who knows? Who cares? Because the writers don't. But like, the final fight's awful. So early on in the episode, there's this guy called O Father, and he's got Black Bolt's power. He can scream really loud and sonic boom you. The girl gets him a titanium ball gag. And then later on in the fight, Father's about to splat Huey with his voice, and then Mother's Milk, for some reason, grabs the ball gag with no knowledge about it, puts it on him, and then it blows his head up. Just like in Multiverse of Madness, where they close back Black Bolt's mouth and his head explodes.
Yeah.
Because it's ripping off fucking the MCU, the worst movies in the MCU. Like, it doesn't make sense why Mother's Milk would put it on. And it also doesn't make sense why it would blow your own head up if it's your voice. Oh, it's terrible.
Or if it's so powerful, there's no way you could get a ball gag in his mouth if it's so powerful that it's like what's his
Didn't
name?
know about the ball gag. He just found a ball gag and put it on.
Yeah.
And then they get into the the whole point is we have to sneak into the White House with this tunnel. Tunnel becomes irrelevant because Starlight takes the Deep, flies out of the fucking out of the White House, and then Ryan flies into the White House. So you could have just flown in anytime you wanted. It's completely irrelevant, the tunnel.
Yeah. You could have just flown in, and then the Deep's powers, like, he's supposed to be super strong and bulletproof, but no, he can get killed by an octopus, I guess.
He beat Starlight in a fight.
Yeah.
Like, that's in season 3. And then in this one, Starlight beats him up, and then she takes him to the fucking ocean, the master of the seas, to the ocean. Now, she doesn't know that the fish have betrayed, he's betrayed the fish. The fish want to kill him.
That's a line that you just said, yeah.
Like, so she takes the guy who she doesn't know the fish have betrayed or whatever, hate. She takes him to the fucking ocean, taking Aquaman to the fucking sea. That's her plan. And then she pushes him in the ocean, and then somehow a squid kills him. A squid just crushes him. He can swim in the Mariana Trench. He's that fucking strong.
Yeah, he is super fast and strong underwater. I don't know. The clip I saw, he was just swimming at a normal speed.
Oh, no, he's
basically,
just floundering around like a retard. Like, he's not moving. And then all the fish say is it Ambrosia?
It's not even about the pipeline.
Their motive was the pipeline up until the point it wasn't anymore. And then it was just a callback to an earlier season where he killed an octopus. And then somehow they all found out about that. And that's what they're upset about now.
It doesn't have any idea what it wants to do. Like, what's funny, Black Noir 2 commits more, he kills more people than Homelander does. He kills 1.5 billion fish, which would cause an ecological disaster that would kill a bunch of humans. He causes more damage, and then he gets stabbed randomly and thrown away. Not just that, Black Noir 2 has the same story as Black Noir. Because Black Noir in flashbacks goes, I wanted to be an actor, but then Soldier Boy beat him up and told the producer, don't hire him, he's shit. What's Black Noir 2's story? He's a failed actor as well. They're so lazy, they're recycling shit. So Deep and Mother's Milk and all that, they're all dead. And the final fight is just Kimiko, Ryan, and Butcher. And Butcher with his tent. Butcher, who got knocked out by bomb sight easily. So another suit just comes in, nudges Butcher, knocks him out for about 20 minutes. He can do that, but in this fight, he's going toe to toe with Homelander and his tentacles. It's fucking horrible tentacles. And then, yeah, they hit him. And then the problem is they have you seen the suck your dick meme that's going everywhere?
I mean, it's going to be the thing the show's remembered for more than anything else, probably.
But like, he takes away his powers and he goes like, he punches him a few times. And the problem is, they've established that Homelander not only is he used to pain because he was tortured as a child, and like he injects it, he lasers his arm and puts V1 in, doesn't flinch. We've already seen him how he reacts in fights when he gets damaged. Like when Maeve sticks the pipe in his ear, what does he do? He gouges her eyes out. He gets angry. When Soldier Boy and Butcher and Huey held him down, he gets really angry and bursts out. He always reacts violently. But this time, he gets like 3 punches and goes, ew, stop, ew, I'll eat you. He then starts going, I'll eat your dick, I'll suck your dick, I'll eat your shit, I'll eat it on live TV. And now everyone is saying it's so bad, they're putting it on every other villain that's ever like lost. Like you've got Harry Potter going, no, Harry, I'll suck your dick, I'll eat your shit, I'll eat it on the Hogwarts lawn. They're doing it everywhere. And it just, because the thing is, having a pathetic end for Homelander is you can do it, but we've seen pathetic ends for other characters. Like, look at Commodus on Gladiator. He dies pathetically. Like, he's trying to punch him, and it's not working, and he sticks the knife in his throat. But imagine if Commodus was going, please, Max, I'll suck your cock in the Colosseum. It would ruin the Gladiator movie. Like, what it is the problem is, he's Trump, and what Eric Kripke wants to do, he wants to rape Trump. That's what he really wants. Yeah. Because rape's about power, and he wants to sexually degratify him and then murder him.
Then you could tell it was the priority as well, because Elon says something on Twitter about how shit the finale was, and Eric Kripke said, "Oh, this is the best review I could ever have hoped for. Yes, I finally owned the chance." Like, that's all you were doing, isn't it? Like, that's actually true, and it's really sad that you were just waiting, hoping to bait some rich like arsehole into noticing you, and then you have the goal to call other people chuds.
Well, he wants Trump to react to this. Because he'll never put his hands on him. He's a coward and he'll never put his hands on him. So he's like, if I can just think that this is bothering Trump, this is chump. If this is bothering Trump, my life is complete. That's what he wants to think. He wants to think this psychologically hurts them. Like they stay up every night thinking about the boys like he does about them. That's what he wants. And like it's that Mad Men meme. When he goes, do you know how much you hate me? He goes, I don't think about you at all.
It's kind of just terrible how the boys has become Eric Kripke just trying to be, this, Trump that. Oh, we wanted to do this, and it was going to be great, but Trump fucking posted it before the episode, and it's like, oh my God. It's like, brother, shut the fuck up, man. And you guys started the season 1 with the critiquing the cinematic universes, and now he's out here tweeting himself, oh, the next thing in the VOT cinematic universe is going to be great. And it's like, brother, nobody wants to watch anything The Boys related after the finale. I mean, even normies that I've seen everywhere that watch The Boys, no one likes this finale. This is like Game of Thrones. He's an 8 level of bad. This is Lost levels of bad. This is like everyone is just shitting on this. Stranger Things levels of bad. And so I don't even know how you can continue. I mean, look at Stranger Things. No one fucking talked about the Tales of 85 thing that came out like what?
Was that
week
out?
And a half? I think it came out a while back, right?
Well, you're 100% right. Like this one, the end, like so many plot threads go nowhere. Like Mother's Milk and Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy kills his grandfather. He comes back in season 5. His PTSD is gone. Remember that PTSD he had? He doesn't like every time. It no longer relevant. He shows up, is nothing but a glorified advert for Vote Rising, then gets put back in the popsicle, and that's it.
That's a bunch
you know
of
what that is? Another reason is they want him. They don't want to kill him because, again, Vote Rising, that was the advertisements, but they didn't kill him because Gen V's being cancelled because that was shit. I watched it. It was fucking terrible. but they got The Boys Mexico. They need someone with Anthony Starr's like popularity, and people like Soldier Boy. They like the actor.
Yeah,
So if
they
The
like
Boys
Jensen.
Mexico doesn't work, they'll put Soldier Boy in it.
But it's not going to work in the same way because as much as people seem to sort of like Soldier Boy, he's not. Like Anthony Starr made Homelander what Homelander is, and there's all the quotes about him basically fighting back against Kripke, just trying to turn him into Trump, and it was Anthony Starr's idea to say no, he actually is a character, he has variety and he has complexity. Without that, I don't think the same level of care and attention, whatever people like about is it Jensen Ackles, I don't think he's done the same kind of work or has the same level of interest. Soldier Boy is kind of one note, especially once you get rid of the, like you said, like the PTSD stuff. Once that all goes, he's just maybe 3 sex jokes, and that's kind of his character. You're not going to be able to get a whole season out of that. That's going to get boring really quickly. So you'll sort of know by the performance of those subsequent spin-offs, it's like how much of The Boys, because to be fair, it's been pretty shit since season 2. People are just noticing late, but you'll know how much of it was carried solely by Anthony Starr and Homelander by the performance of the next shows. I don't see them doing very well for very long.
Well, yeah, like his dialogue basically became, that reminds me of a time I fucked insert celebrity back in the 50s. That was like 90% of his dialogue. And then, like, it was just memes. The advertisement of the show was just Anthony Starr's face. He has got so many fucking memes about him, and they're going to try that. But again, Jensen Ackles doesn't have the facial expressions, as you said. And I think what they're going to do is they're going to try and make Soldier Boy an anti-hero, because when he first came out in season 3, he was abusive. He didn't, one of the guys, he was implied he sexually assaulted. Like, he was secretly gay. And like there was a loads of plot threads that obviously got abandoned, because that's what this show is, abandoned plot threads. But in terms of popularity, I don't know. People say they like Butcher, and Butcher has the same arc every season.
Yeah,
I'm with the boys. I'm against the boys. I'm with the boys. I'm against the boys. Like, people, and then he goes, cunt, diabolical, does a smile, and that's it. That's, people will eat the same shit over and over again.
Yeah, it's especially become a meme. Like the entire show has become a meme to the point where they only try to lean into the meme. It sort of did what Fast and Furious did in going to space. For years, everyone was like, "Oh, Fast and Furious is going to space." So then they actually bring back the dudes from Tokyo Drift who are now rocket scientists to throw them in space. That's how stupid it is. They're just collecting everything that they saw on the internet. I mean, Homelander even says, "Have you seen the memes about me?" It's like, brother, we have. Like, we're making the memes. Come on, man. Just do the show.
That's just cynical. Like, that was later on, they realized it's all Homelander's face. So they went, we need to make scenes just with Homelander to do a face.
Yeah.
Like, that memes about me. Have you seen the memes about me? I hate it, which is like clearly reverse psychology to the audience. Homelander hates it. You should put the memes out. Like the lube where they go in and they find all like the baby oil, and he just pulls that side face. Give it to Anthony Starr, though. He is a great actor.
Yeah. Oh, he really is. I really do like his performances where he's in his natural accent, his New Zealand accent, which is why we were talking about Banshee before. Banshee, he's the star of Banshee. He plays like an old like cop and stuff like that. It's actually a pretty good show. He carries the show. So I do recommend it for his performance. And his performance in that shitty movie G20 was also good as well.
Yeah. But I forgot about that.
Yeah. It's like, yeah. So Anthony Starr, I think that he's going to have a really fruitful career in film now, because he's mostly done TV. But for the rest of them, I don't know, man. I think Carl Urban still has a strong career. He's always been, in everything. But the rest of them, I haven't really seen any of the other actors in other stuff apart from The Boys.
You know what's so bad about the ending is that they try to pivot back to the comics. Like, he takes a crowbar to the White House because that's why he kills him in the comics. And like, the problem is the comics established Vought was the true villain. Yeah. It was corporations. Like, the whole point is that Homelander and Billy, both murderers, are just boys because anyone can kill anyone. Being a violent murderer isn't impressive. It's a tantrum. And like but what does the problem is, because Homelander became the villain, The problem is his backstory's in conflict because his backstory is he was experimented on as a child, brainwashed, abused, manufactured, and then like, what do we do with this person who has had his entire life controlled by Vought? We're gonna murder him, and then Vought wins. Edgar, that fucking what's his name, get back into power. So the cynical, evil corporation wins, and like we get this guy who's a pathetic crybaby get murdered, who is only evil because of what other people did to him. That's the ending of the story, and that's not a good ending.
It's a shitty ending for everyone, man.
Evil
And
corporation wins.
what happens? Doesn't well, in the end of this, doesn't Huey kill Butcher?
Yeah, it's kind of forced on the ends. Like like early on in the season, like throughout the entire show, he goes, "We need to kill all the soups. We need to kill all the soups." And then his dog eats some chocolate, and he goes, "Quickly, make the dog throw up." And then afterwards, he's like, "Yeah, maybe I won't kill all the soups." And then so he abandons it. I'm not joking. He literally goes, "If we get V1, we'll give it to Kimiko and Starlight, and they can survive the soup apocalypse and shit." And then they kill Homelander. They go back. He goes, "Hey, Ryan, you want to live with me and the dog?" And Ryan goes, "Not really. I'm going to live with Mother's Milk for some reason." He goes and joins his family. I don't know why.
Dude, he was like, "Fuck it, dude. I'll be eating chicken and fried rice and watermelon every day. Maybe
He's
you
got
like
a daughter.
that."
I want to fuck. I'm trying to get it. But like, he doesn't want to live with Butcher. He wants to live with Mother's Milk. I don't know
Honestly,
why. And then he goes, "It's just you and me." He goes to the dog and goes, "It's just you and me." Then his dog dies randomly of old age. It isn't murdered. It dies. It's an old dog. It dies of old age. And he goes, "Right, Ryan's hanging around with someone else. My dog's died. I'm going to commit genocide now." And it's like, what? Because he wasn't going to. If Ryan lived with him, he wasn't going to do it. It's only after his dog dies, he goes, "Right, genocide."
Man, I would have just loved it if he stayed consistent in season 1, and then at the end of this, even after defeating Homelander and everything, he sort of like betrays everyone and is like, "I'm sorry, guys, but we
That's
all
the
have
comic?
powers, and like I don't want anyone with powers," and he just kills everyone. And, like, at least you can do something poignant with it, but at this point, yikes.
That is the comic. In the comic, what the whole point is that Butcher and Homelander are both. They're both horrible people. And Butcher, after he kills Homelander, he says, he's more self-aware. He basically says, "I use Becky's death as an excuse to murder people because she wouldn't want this, and I know it." And then he goes, "I need to kill all the soups." He kills most of the boys, and he has a final confrontation with Huey. Like, that's how it goes. Like, he betrays everyone because murdering people is just... He likes doing it. He's just as much. He's exactly like Homelander. That the two sides of the same coin.
His dog rapes people in the comics, I think. Yeah, he actually straps people to the bed, and he tells his dog to fuck people in the comics. That's how crazy Butcher is in the comics. He's just the TV show is way better in terms of like season 1, and it falls off at season 2. Season 3 for me was enjoyable but stupid. The only reason I enjoyed it was because of Soldier Boy. But then after that, it just completely dips off. It's like, and for the people saying, "What the fuck, LMO?" Yes, that is what he does. He has a huge ass fucking dog. He straps soups to the bed, and he tells the dog to, do whatever he wants with them. So yes, he is bad.
That's the thing. It tries to veer back to the comics, but it's deviated so far. He can't do the comic ending. And by trying to ham-fist it together, it doesn't work. It is... Well, he doesn't kill him. He kills Black Noir because there's a clone subplot. But the whole point is you've deviated so far. Homelander is the big bad. And not just that, Homelander isn't all-powerful in the comic. He is all-powerful here. And it's so lazy how they beat him because in the first season, it was all like, how do we kill Translucent? He's got these powers. How do we intelligently figure out a way around it? Like, how do you kill the Deep? Oh, take him out somewhere dry. Like, you'd think that would be the premise of the show, and then it wasn't. Homelander ended up killing more people of the 7 than the boys did. Because the boys were fucking useless most of the season.
That is true. I mean, you don't really have any there's as you said, like there's not really any ingenuity involved in how you kill these soups, which is why like season 1 was terrifying, because you knew, especially Homelander, which is what made him really scary. It's like, even with what was that good, the Translucent, the first soup that they managed to actually kill, it took them a while to even capture him. Then after that, it took them a while he wasn't captured to find out how to kill him.
Well, Huey, being tech guy, said his skin's made out of like silicone, and so it conducts electricity. Again, intelligence. But like when you see Homelander in season 1, people have gone back and looking at season 1 Homelander. He's not remotely the same character. He's actually quite clever. He's the one who discovers that the boys are after them. He uses the crash flight, like he sees the news watching, and he manipulates the situation to his own benefit. He's actually quite clever. Like, and not just that, the scale of the show got smaller and smaller. Season 1, they're out in the open. He's in Times Square and he's showing them all the billboards of the soups being products. You see Homelander blow up a plane. He goes and there's a terrorist he kills. Then in season 5, it's just conversations in rooms. It's like 3 fucking rooms. It's the college, it's the White House, and then it's Vought Tower. That's
the
all it
finale
is.
in the Oval Office. That's it.
They don't even. He kills no one, like the whole thing. And what I hate about defenders of the show is, what, you like Homelander? Like, you can't, like, they're calling you media illiterate if you like villains. Like, why do you want the villain to win and all stuff like that? Like, you can't like Darth Vader anymore. You can't like Palpatine. Like, the whining about that because people like Homelander. And it's like, I like him because everyone else in the show sucks.
Yep.
So that if anyone's gonna win, I want the entertaining character who's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
it's
is
so
true.
it's shit. Like absolute dog shit. Just watch the suck your dick part. That's all you need to. That's the show summed up. And someone said Sister Sage. In season 4, they introduce the world's smartest person who's a black woman.
Oh, she's so retarded.
Because they're stupid, intelligence is like a superpower. It's like magic to these people. So they confuse it with like omniscience. She knows things she couldn't possibly know. Events work out for her that she has no control over or any way to influence. Things just happen without her control, without her input, and she goes, "Ha! All according to my plan." It's like a reverse Thrawn, where Thrawn's all about cope. She's nothing but luck, and she's going, "Ha ha! I win." And then in season 5, despite being a mass murderer, despite being in charge, allowing Homelander to take control of the government, she's let off scot-free. She gets away with it. Not just that, it's kind of funny what Eric says, because let's take away the black woman's the V, compound V. What is she? She's a retard that likes Harry Potter. That's what he's saying about like black women. Oh, they're all fat, stupid, and childish. And I'm like, whoa, was he secretly based?
Man.
Nope, just because of the unintended narrative, he had no idea what he was even seeming to imply with that. But I must think when she had her powers taken away from her, like I think that's when she almost had like one half decent idea for the first time in her life. It's kind of weird. Like she's supposed to be way more stupid, and she is way more stupid. But then, because they aren't any longer telling me how clever she is, she's in a way less stupid because like she's more forgivable.
Well, yeah, because she doesn't know. Where she knows, but she fails, which makes it worse. It's like walking into a trap you can see. And like, one of her powers is empathic accuracy. She can tell what you're feeling. And she's like, I couldn't predict Soldier Boy liking Homelander. It's like I thought that was one of your powers.
That's the one thing you're supposed to do. Ugh.
Why couldn't she make a virus? Why could, like, there's so many...
She didn't want to help. She just wanted to lobotomize herself and read books. She didn't want to... And then she sort of does help in the end, turn Kimiko into Soldier Boy, which it turns out is like the easiest thing in the world to do. You just turn a dial to the right number and it's fine.
A certain amount of radiation at a certain... Like it's like cooking a pie. You put it in for a certain heat at a certain time.
And yeah, they can just do that to anyone. You can just mass produce these guys.
Oh, it's so fucking... But like, another fucking thing is just, she's so fucking... Like, when you first see her, we need to establish she's smart. How do we do it? She goes, why? She's surrounded by books. Even though she's got like fucking eidetic memory, can remember basically anything. She's surrounded by books. And I'm like, why not get a Kindle? She goes, I'm too smart to think of that. She literally says that when he says, "Why don't you organize your room?" I was like, no, you're just a fucking idiot. But like,
only as smart as your writer.
no, they're not. They're fucking idiots, man. It's like Mr. Fantastic is smarter, and he told Wanda about Black Bolt. It got him killed. Oh.
But yeah, don't watch the Boys finale, ladies and gentlemen. Go watch something else, and not Mando and Grogu. Yeah, watch the memes.
Watch anything else. And the thing is that applies to like the entire season, and really it would apply to all previous seasons. There's no point rewatching it, as I know now, having to rewatch it because we're doing it on EFAP next weekend. So it's like, this is all so painful. I already resented this show, and now I resent it so much more. It makes the entire thing just redundant. There's no rewatchability to anything after season 1 at this point. There was already little of that anyway, but now there is no point because you know how it ends, and it ends terribly.
Kimiko's dialogue, how bad is that? Like when it's so weird because when she's doing sign language, that's her actually talking, but when she develops the ability to speak, her dialogue is completely different to how she sign languages, which doesn't make any sense. Like, not only is she supposed to be Japanese, she develops a full American accent and then talks like someone on TikTok. She's like, "Oh my god, and she says that. He goes, "Where'd you learn to talk?" TikTok edits. And you're like, what? What? Just in between seasons, and that's another thing. Like every season, characters reset or shit happens off screen. Like in season 4, Starlight escapes the government. And then in season 5, she's like, I'm jaded. I'm a jaded resistance leader. I'm like, you haven't seen her do anything. She hasn't done anything. But she's like a completely different character. Oh, and how the boys end. So Starlight commits abortion with Huey. And Huey's like, yeah, whatever you want, dear. So they kill the first kid. And then at the ending, they decide to keep this kid. But they still endanger its life. So Starlight and Huey have a shop, but they also have like a police radio to listen to crime. A heavily pregnant Starlight goes, wait for me, I'm going to rescue these people, flies off 9 months pregnant to go and chase gunfire. She does not give a fuck about the baby. And Eric said, Ryan's the only natural born suit with powers. So that baby has no powers. It's inside Starlight going max 7 fucking speed. That baby is going to come out like liquid. It's going to come out like pudding.
Not to mention they fucking named it after his ex-girlfriend. Like,
Robin?
That's fucking weird.
The Gale
Really,
A-Train
really
splattered.
Dude, and especially like they have like the scene where he just looks at her stomach is like, oh, little Robin. I was like, what do you mean you're naming your kid Robin? If I was Starlight, I would have been like, Huey. No, man, that's kind of fucked up.
I was thinking Dark Knight Rises. Use your real name, Robin. I was getting flashbacks to that. I went, wait, Robin from Batman? Oh, it's so... Like, the problem is the boys, it's so many problems. Like I'm writing the script now. I'm on 30 pages, and I'm like, oh, shit, season 3 fucks up season 5. And it's so... There's so many problems that go through the seasons. So you have to watch the entire show and make like a 50-page list of everything that's wrong.
Mm.
But like this season alone, you can make like a 2-hour review, and then you compound it with all the previous seasons and why it makes it even worse. It makes it like 10 hours. It's so bad. It's so flawed. I've never seen a show just...
There's even people that have been doing like videos now, everything that the boys set up and completely forgot in season 5. And it's like, yep, that's how it is. I really wonder how during the next week Eric Kripke is going to be like coping even harder, especially if they bring out, you know, the numbers and the streaming numbers, and especially with the huge backlash, whereas now everyone is just commenting. Every time I see like a VOT Rising post, everyone is just commenting, I'm not going to be watching, I'm not interested. So I really wonder how that is going to like affect his psyche, which is already fucked. So he's just gonna do something.
Actually, I think this season's the most viewed. Like everyone's tuned in to see Homelander's death, so he's gonna be like, yeah, it's the upcoming like again. He's going, Elon Musk commented, my work is complete. He'll just rationalize it any way he can. it'll only fall apart when The Boys Mexico's a flop, when Vault Rising's a flop. That's the only.
Yeah.
That's when he'll start going more deranged. Because right now he's riding high. Like he kept writing, "Oh, you can't please everyone with your finale. You didn't please anyone. Your finale was shit."
Very good point. It's like, yeah, he even said he's not doing, he doesn't want to be a showrunner for any of the other shows, but because he did what he wanted to do, he did his passion project, The Boys, and it's like, damn, if this is your passion project, then don't give me what isn't. This is going to be terrible. I just
it
think
might
that
even
his
be the
career is
saving
dead.
grace for the other shows is that he's not involved, but unfortunately he was involved in the thing that created those spin-offs in the first place. So it's like
Yeah.
can't really escape him.
Dude, the worst part is he said he wants to be a quality control assurer for the other TV shows.
Sounds like that sounds like James Gunn. James Gunn going, I had nothing to do with Supergirl, and yet the script is the most James Gunn fucking script you could ever get.
Yes, it is.
He'll be like a commissar just in there watching over the people from his watchtower, going, "Don't do that. Soldier Boy must say something gay every 5 seconds. He must reference his dick or balls every 2 sentences." Yeah, they'll do that. It's just
Chat's right. I was just thinking because he seems to think his work is done because like Elon replied to it. Elon literally replied. He replied to my tweet taking the piss out of Kripke. That's I'd forgotten about it until I just read that chat message because I'm not insane, but he does. Like it doesn't mean anything. Like you can't take the piss out of a guy for being so constantly online and then say the fact he noticed you online proves that you was really no. This is just what he does.
Man, Kripke's a fucking dork, man.
especially to see him like this little
Yeah,
ball.
he does look like one. Yeah.
And then what does he say? He goes like, "Strong men, when they lose their power, is like they're weak." It's like, no, that's you, Eric. Because like when Julius Caesar got stabbed, he didn't go out going, "I'll suck your dick, Brutus. I'll eat your shit." he took getting stabbed like a man. That's the thing, like Napoleon, like all these fucking old strongmen, even Gaddafi, who went out quite brutally, held more dignity than he had more dignity than Hollander, and he got a pipe up the ass.
That is
true. Saddam Hussein in court just sits to say, "I do not recognize your authority. Fuck you. Go to hell." It's like that's most people do. It was like most strong. It was one of the reasons that there was a case of I think it was in France. I think it was during the French Revolution, where obviously they're going around beheading rich people because that's what the French do. And most of the rich people were just like exactly like the opposite of that. They kept it together. They went quite stoically to their deaths. But one woman sort of totally broke down and they had to like rush her execution in case the crowd felt something for how like she was pleading for her life. Most people don't go out pleading in the way that he seems to think they do. It's just his power fantasy. Is that he's like a really insecure guy who via the medium of art has convinced himself he's powerful, and then you see what he will do with that power if you give him more of it. So fuck him. Eric Kripke sucks.
Yeah, because it is just how Eric is. Eric is powerless, and so he projects that on other people. Well, I would suck dick to get out of a situation. So obviously, this Julius Caesar would do it, or Trump. But again, we saw Trump get shot in the ear. He didn't go, "I'll suck your dick, trans shooter, or your penis, or your vagina." I don't know which way you've transitioned. I'll suck your she-cock. Like the problem is, the guy you're satirizing doesn't work. Like they go, "Ha! I predicted the golden statue." I go, but there's a difference between like Trump putting out a meme of him being Jesus, which is, you can say it's in poor taste and stuff, than him actually thinking he's the second coming of Christ. There's a bit of a difference, and like the satire is just fucking. And because you kept saying we were just observing the world around us, and you went, well, the world around you is retarded, completely, like just not even close to being grounded, absolutely retarded. Oh, he's an idiot.
Yep.
I hate him. I hope he gets fucking hit by a bus.
Metaphorically, obviously. Did we have any other topics to discuss for the week, or are we moving on to supers? What is the plan?
Supers, I guess. I mean, I always have backup topics, but we only got
Did you watch
two.
Succession?
That was like oh yeah, I have not been able to see that fucking movie yet. I can't wait to see it either.
You're the horror
Oh,
guy.
man.
I know.
Watch
I've
it,
been.
Cynic.
Well, I took a fucking day job, and I don't know why.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So, like, I'm doing YouTube at night and early in the mornings, and I literally have not had a fucking second to go see that movie.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised you haven't been fired where they go pick up that box and you go, why?
Oh, well, that's the thing is, like, tomorrow they're having me run an orientation, and I just went through orientation myself, so I don't know how to fucking run orientation. It's gonna be an absolute. It's gonna be tomorrow. I'm so stressed out, and it's not worth it. It is absolutely not fucking worth how stressed out I am about this. I'll talk to you guys. How many people are watching right now? Like 1,400. Well, I'm gonna have like 7 people in orientation. I'm like shitting my pants.
Yeah, but those
So
are
nervous.
just real people, whereas chat is just a figment of our imagination. So it's always more nerve-wracking when you go live.
I
You know, you gotta do.
might, you guys. I see the chat saying quit. I don't know.
You know what you gotta
There's
do?
easier things to do. So, I'm so bored and I'm just watching wrestling all the time. So you just make more videos.
Yeah, that's
This is entirely on you.
now I'm really appreciating YouTube as a job. I'm like, shit, I could just be making more fucking videos instead of doing this. It's crazy. What am I doing?
You've got to do a power move. You got to come in with a blank piece of paper and go, and then scrunch it up and go, listen, I'm not reading off any script, but you don't have a script. It's completely, you're just going to wing it.
Yeah, do whatever the fuck Maverick did. He just tossed it in the trash. He's like, listen, I am the captain now. All right. You listen to my shit.
Fuck.
This is my orientation, not yours. Oh,
Look at
man.
me. I am the manager.
Diva Dog for $5. Where is our mixtape, Platoon? We were promised it 3,000 years ago. No, you weren't. You were promised it like 3 days ago, and it's going to happen. But I didn't get around to it yesterday because I was with family. Fringy is streaming it tonight, so I can't do it tonight. So it's probably going to be a tomorrow thing, and it's probably going to be a late tomorrow thing. So I will be streaming mixtape, yes. But in the interim, you have Fringy's streaming mixtape to look forward to. I think he's doing it at, I want to say now, actually. He might even have just started on his channel, or at least around now. Anyways, you should go check that out.
You don't have to
That's
play
gonna be
it.
an
You can literally do work, put it to
This
the
is
side.
the thing. Yeah, I'm going to be tuning my guitar the entire way through their streams. I don't need to actually play this game. Korea for 1,000 huffs. How was your holiday in Budapest, Reaper? What were you doing? Sorry, we might have only understood your fluent German hand waves.
It was pretty good, yeah. I will say though, like I wasn't super big on the food. Like it's super spicy there for some reason, and it was the heat wave. So I was like, oh, the last thing I want to do is eat spicy food. But you have these like ice cream chimneys where it's like, you know, you have a cone and you have the ice cream on top. They have this like big pastry thing you hold with 2 hands, and it's awesome. That was cool. I went on the boat cruise on the Danube, whatever the river's called, the main river. It was great. Got drunk loads. What they do is like you can't like I've noticed the homeless. They move the homeless on. It's actually clean. I'm like, I can't believe it. You can just tell the homeless to fuck off. I mean, you see them eating out of bins of a night, but that's basically it. But there's none of them sleeping. It was pretty good, yeah.
Who is the guy who's currently running for mayor of? Is it somewhere in San Francisco? Some like reality TV stars running, and was asked about the homeless in an interview yesterday. What will you do? And he said, "Well, they're not homeless; they're drug addicts. And so as soon as I turn the tap off, they'll just go to Seattle where the mayor likes them." And it's just it's an actual South Park episode, but kind of a sensible response, to be honest.
Yeah, they just need that bus, California, and you have to drive. I love that they treat them like zombies. He goes, he gives a change, and then 2 seconds later, he goes, spare some change. He goes, it has completely forgotten I've given him change. And they're breaking into the house, and he shoots himself in the head.
Wonder Girl
that
for
was so
$10. Platoon, are you ever going to finish covering Stranger Things season 5? I've been watching it vicariously through you and need to know how badly they messed up the ending. It is still firmly on my list. Unfortunately, this is an extremely ridiculously, stupidly busy time of year on YouTube, and also an extremely stupidly, unpleasantly busy time of year in real life. So eventually, yes. I can't exactly say when. Oh no, we've lost Reaper. He'll be back, I'm sure. Somehow Reaper will return. But yes, it will be done eventually. Flummox Buffoon for $99.99. Jesus Christ, thank you very much. Here is to the fallen heroes who gave the ultimate sacrifice. Also, it has been 4 years since Morbius released, which irreconcilably changed human history for the worse. I don't know, the memes were pretty good.
I mean, we had Morbius. It's Morbin time, so I guess we could say our Nexus event was Harambe dying, then Morbius at the cinema. Both of them back to back, fucking fucked up the world.
Accurate.
But thank you so much for the generosity, man.
Yes. Sty Games. First we mix, then we tape. We will be mixtaping in the next day or two for sure. That's the thing. I actually deliberately avoided most other people's streams. I logged onto Morder's stream at the precise moment he was conspiring with his chat to make me play it. So then I had to log off immediately. It's like fucking Grandpa Simpson going in and out of the thing, picking up his hat. So we will see. TGV Monster for $2. Hi, everyone. Here for the fun and Star Wars mockery. Yes, well, mocked it's been, and more mockery on the way, I'm sure, because there's plenty of videos to be made about that fucking film. TGV Monster for $5. Martin Scorsese thinks Marvel is slop, but gladly stars in Star Wars slop. I'm sure Pedro got paid well for showing up on for one day on set. Play mixtape. Mixtape will be played. But yeah, Scorsese's character, as I said in EFAP, is a meta character, because like the premise of his character in the movie is that if you pay him enough money, he will say things for you. And that is Martin Scorsese, apparently. So, great for him.
Is it? He lands on a planet and goes, I'll ask Martin Scorsese, the alien, where's Rota? He goes, it's in that fucking poster there. And then later on he goes, I need to know where the crime lord is. He goes, I also know where that is. It's over there. It's just
these
fucking...
two unfindable things, and it's just like, oh god.
Some chef, some fucking hot dog stand knows where the local crime lord is.
Like, he's the only local character that you meet, and he's really nice, and he's taking care of his family. And then for a joke later in the movie, they unleash horrific monsters to tear apart everyone who lives around there. So he's probably dead now. But the movie doesn't realize what it's done.
He helped Mando and died.
His kids are now
orphaned. They probably just fucking recorded him without even knowing. And he's probably going to see the movie and he's like, wait, I'm in the new Star Wars movie? He's like, I didn't get paid.
Sty Games for $6.99 Canadian. The best part of The Boys Season 5 was when Homelander begged to butcher, I'll play mixtape. I'll fucking play Lord of Ring on PS4 and Xbox One. Yeah, I remember that scene. Very degrading.
It's mixtape in time.
TGV Monster for $5. Turns out The Boys is crap, and Eric Kripke lived out his TDS fantasy, costing Amazon millions. Jensen Ackles deserved better. Yeah.
They all deserve better, man, especially Anthony Starr. I really think Anthony Starr deserved so much more in terms of what they did with his character, man. I feel like disrespecting Homelander and his character is just disrespectful to the of course the actor that's playing him, especially because Anthony Starr was so invested into the role. Just I feel really bad for him, but at least now he's got a lot more global recognition, so he will be in a ton.
He should be able to walk into any job.
How many films and products and shit have been destroyed by Trump winning an election? Just so how many shows?
So many.
We didn't win one election. We destroyed every franchise.
It's going to be like the biggest lasting legacy. Like he'll go away at the end of this term, and then it'll turn out that on virtually every other metric, he's not actually that far out of the ordinary. But the thing he really did was destroy Hollywood, or rather, Hollywood destroyed itself because they went insane. That will be the biggest legacy.
Remember when Biden won and he didn't know what to do? They were like, they were like lost children. They go, but I've made Trump my whole life. What do I do without him? And it's going to happen again. Like, they're going to talk about Trump, and kids from 100 years from now are going, who is Trump? He goes, you see, 100 years ago, they didn't get what they wanted.
So they burned it all down. Decepticon for $2 Canadian. Haven't seen Jedi in a bit. Hope things are good. As far as I know, his computer exploded and he's still fixing it, right? I don't think I've had an update since then.
Yeah, his CPU, I think, fried, so he's just getting that replaced, but it just hasn't gotten it replaced yet. But Brooks, I think, is doing fine. Apart from that, of course.
Yes. It's a big and annoying issue.
My plan to get rid of the diversity is happening. I'm slowly working my way through.
Hi guy for £2 LSD June 3 hype is real LSD. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Although I don't know. Yeah, it's yeah. I'm never gonna forget that chant. But like, I don't know. I think everyone's gonna be talking about everything else right up until the second it launches. Then everyone will talk about it for 2 weeks, and then no one will talk about it again. It's gonna be, and then people will occasionally reference it in the future for, oh yeah, June, that looks good. Yeah, that will be its lasting cultural legacy, I think.
No, we'll have another picture of Zendaya doing the blank expression. We'll add that to the collection.
Oh, she's in so many movies this year. I'm gonna get so fucking sick of that expression.
She's in Odyssey, Spider-Man, and Dune.
Dune, yeah.
She's the worst part of each one of them.
Louis Palau for $4.99. Thanks for recommending Obsession Uninspired. After I watched that film, I felt so philophobic. It really manages to make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's really, really, really good, man. Obsession is fantastic. I recommended it last week. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I recommend it again to everyone in the chat to go see it. I know the Procto didn't like it, and I think I'm going to be talking about it with him on Friday. So, yeah, we think it's going to be me and Vex versus Procto defending Obsession. So, yeah, but do watch it. Also, Obsession actually got one of the biggest increases ever of the century, actually. It got a 30% increase of the box office in its second week. So, yep, Obsession is making a shit ton of money, deserves all of it, and it's made, I think, 100 times its budget right now.
Yeah, it's over 100 million box office against an under $1 million budget. So,
yep.
Did Chris Stockman review it?
Yes, he did. He was very spiteful in his review. I mean, you could tell that he was angry, man. You could really tell he was a bit angry. But yeah, I just still find it funny how every time people are bringing up YouTubers now making big horror movies, and then Chris Stuckman is just left to the side, like fucking crying in the corner. He must be so pissed, man. I mean, if I was him, honestly, I don't know how I would feel.
Suicidal. 6
He's been
million
dead behind the eyes for ages anyway, so he may have clocked out.
Like all he got was 6 million. Like, was it 6 or 8 million?
I think it was 6-ish.
Yeah, $2.8 million. He got doubled his budget. What most people would love, and like no one went to see it. It was so like everyone just went.
If that had been 100% studio financed, it would have lost money. So good for him. Rala for 5 asses. Can we not call him Dave Felony by now? Yeah, we can. We can call him many ruder things as well, and we have done for a long time. The guy's retarded. Knuckle Dragger for $5. Did you all see the leak regarding the Gosling Starfighter movie? The rumored premise is that he is smuggling kids to Rey's Academy. Why would he be smuggling? They won. I think I did see that rumor.
I'm not back again.
Oh God, they probably will be. Somehow, the First Order returned.
But like, it'd be funny if Rey's Academy was on an island and you saw it's got white and blue stripes and a little dome and the doors don't. It turns out Epstein's Island. And he's like, "Oh no!" and he kills himself at the end of it because he realized what he's done.
But yeah, X are out on the rumor, but then again, it is exactly the kind of dumb fuck thing I could imagine they would do. So we'll see. May next year for that one.
Like having Rey in this is like having shit on your sandwich. I don't care. You can't eat around it. It contaminates it all. Send it back. Get a new sandwich.
Wiz Nilly P for $2. Who is less welcome in BSUP, Ryan or Jedi Brooks? Well, Brooks is welcome anytime his computer works, and Ryan is also welcome anytime because I'd love to really, really have a go at him.
What for? Star Wars or Knives Out? Because
everything.
His life. Why didn't your dad pull out? Did he not realize what mistake he would make on the world?
His dad thought it would subvert expectations, so he stayed in. Wonder Girl for $5. You know what I want to see? A nation in media called the Empire that isn't evil. That would be so nice. Yeah, I mean, you could even do a Star Wars story, which is sort of set from the Empire's perspective, where actually they're not genuinely evil. Like, they think they're doing the right thing from their POV. Obviously, we know in the meta that they're not. But didn't Star Wars Battlefront 2, isn't the plot of the campaign, that the shit remake, not the original good one? The plot of that is that you are an Imperial pilot, Island
Yeah.
Verso, not at all
But
a
you
clone of Jin
betray-
Erso, but you end up going good and you become a rebel. So it's like, well, what the fuck was the point?
Well, the Empire's retarded. Like, they go, right, Palpatine says, I have a secret order after I die. And the order is burn Imperial world, burn Imperial worlds that are good to us, that are ally with us. I don't know why.
Yep. That is the
Don't
plan.
burn your enemies, burn your friends.
Kill all your supporters to see who's most loyal to you. Ugh.
Oh, it's so fucking stupid. Like the Death Star blew up Alderaan because it was full of rebels. He didn't just go, I'm gonna blow up Coruscant instead. Because that would be stupid. Oh, what a fucking... But you know how you do it? You just do Empire versus the Hutt cartel, or gangsters, or criminals, rapists or slavers, and you just have order against chaos.
Yeah.
That's how you establish it.
Well, that's Werner
So
Herzog's
easy.
point in like the first season of Mando before it became total shit. The Empire improves every system it touches. And he says it's a tragedy the Mandalorians didn't agree to join them because look at what happened after the revolution. It's not better, it's worse. It's a really interesting perspective that you can do a lot with. But we do not do that in Star Wars, unfortunately. Sty Games for $2.79 Canadian Hawker Tour. Not sure that's in reference to, but yes.
Homelander.
Oh.
Homelander basically goes, I'll spit on that thing. He turns into Hawk to
Sty Games for $6.99 Canadian. Rank Lord of Ring characters: Gollum, Grashneck, Bird, Wizard Off, the Breeder, Candleman, Demon Badger, Thranduil, who talks candidly, and Loke Bowles. Best character in Lord of Ring. I think probably the Demon Badger. He's fun. Fucking terrifying creature, that one. He's also like the only character in it, so it's probably gonna have to be him. Sty Games for $2.79. Remember, Roger's father is a war hero. He is. Jabba saved the rebellion in Star Wars Outlaws, so that's good. And then Leia killed him. That game, fucking hell. User 5573 for $4.99. Mando and Grogu might have the most ex machina I've seen in a single movie. Yeah, does it? I'm trying to think. What would be an example of ex machina in the Mando movie?
Ant-Man 3 it has the ex machina of him bringing in all those communist ants.
Yeah,
That's a huge one.
it's hard to beat that one. I think Mando and Grogu doesn't have so much of that. I don't think it's mostly just nonsensical.
Yeah, like the rebels coming in last second and disregarding. I don't know if it's Ex Machina or just retarded writing.
I think it's just retarded writing, yeah, because it's established that the sort of thing they could do but won't do, and then they decide they will do it after. But then it's also unnecessary because it doesn't save them because they've already killed the Hutts and they're already running away and they can just fly off. So they just kill innocent people for no reason.
Like that guy in the bayou. He's just he's on fire from napalm from the rebels. I would just love it. I just love it if they just turned it into like fucking white phosphorus on children. You see little baby Hutts going,
Adagio for strings plays in the background, yeah. Decepticon for $2 Canadian. House of Asher already cancelled after season 1. Yeah, I know nothing about House. I think I saw an interview clip where they said it didn't get the audience they wanted it to get, having pivoted to more diversity. So go broke, I guess.
It's so fucking weird because I only watched one episode, and what they do is Asher dies in the show, and then fucking some god shows up and says, "I'll offer you a second go" for some reason, and then he takes the place as the guy in charge of Gladiator School. And he goes, right, I've got a white guy, blonde, handsome. He's going to be my Spartacus. He then gets killed by a bunch of midgets, literally dwarfs stabbed him to death in an arena. Because it was like, haha, you think this is what you're going to get? You're going to get an attractive blonde white guy who can act? No, he's been murdered by midgets. And then some black, he goes, I need a gimmick to get big. and he notices a black girl fighting, punching Roman soldiers. Like, it's cringe as fuck. And like in this, I think I don't know if it's the first or second episode because it kind of skimmed through it. Someone tries to rape her, and she like overpowers him and pulls his cock and balls off with her bare hands, like she's a fucking monkey. You know what I mean? Like she's a chimpanzee. She's got that grip strength, which you couldn't. What human could do that? Literally rip off cock and balls. It's so cringe. And she's like, "Yeah, I've beaten all the men," and just fuck off. I hate the show. I couldn't even hate watch it. I just went, no, I'm refusing to do this. And it's got Graham McTavish, who's a good actor. And I don't know why he keeps popping up in shit fucking shows. I don't know why.
Needs the money.
Yeah, he must be a gambler because I don't know why he's always strapped for cash.
Corvette the Crow for $1.99. The Mandalorian wishes it could be Burn Notice. I'm sure it wishes it could be a great many things. But
yeah.
Big T for $9.99. Will anyone review the new 007 game coming out this week? Apparently Lana Del Rey made a song for it. Also, yes, they will reboot Star Wars. It'll fail and we'll never see big Star Wars projects again in our lifetime. That might be wishful thinking, actually. But as for 007, yes. So as far as the plan originally on EFAP was we were going to do The Boys and then we were going to do 007. This is impossible. So at some point, I think we're all going to be checking out 007 to see if it's worth covering. The Boys will get at least 1 and probably 2 episodes because the likelihood of us doing it in one, given that Stranger Things took 4, minimal. But yeah, we'll be checking it out. So it'll be mixtape first and then checking out 007 after that, and we'll see what it is. I know I've seen virtually nothing about it going in, so I have no expectations one way or another. Anyone here planning to play 007?
No.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it depends if it comes out on PC and, if it's cracked, yeah, sure, why not? If it's not, then no.
I don't want a young Bond who will get manipulated by a semi-attractive woman, and then he'll learn not to love at the end of the fucking story because Casino Royale 2.0. Like I've seen the beginning of it, and it's like it looks like the Hitman games where you go through and you have all these options, but you don't really have options. You have like 2 fucking options. It looks terrible.
To me, the gameplay doesn't really look like something I would usually play. It kind of seems a bit, I don't know, it kind of seems Unreal Engine-y. That's the best way for me to put it. But yeah, I'm just going to play it to see. I'm going to do like 1 or 2 hours to see if it's good. And then, yeah. But Andrew, the question isn't if it's on PC. The question is if it's on PC for free, my man. You know what I mean?
Sty Games going to restrain himself a bit today. Take care, lads. Oh no, what will we do though without the super cats? Even more the Sky calling super chats super cats because you fucking got a brainworm in everyone's ear at this point. But,
we love you, Sty. Take care of yourself, man.
He's like Agent Smith. Me, they're all fucking multiplying.
Intent matters for €5. So, Rupa, when are we getting your 7-hour-long The Boys review?
Oh, fucking probably never. I'll try. But I've made promises before and I've broke every one.
But if you don't, you'll have taken all those notes for no reason.
Yeah, but it's true. I've got my Castlevania one that's like 30 pages and I did half of it and I went, I'm bored of this now.
You should just try and do like an EFAP type of thing where you watch them and then you upload it.
Well, I'll probably just because the problem is I'm lazy. So I'll probably just do a little bit every day and just release it. It's only worth doing if it's big, which this one will be. So I'm going to go back and try and catch up on the ones I said I was going to do but never did. So Gen V Season 2 didn't do that one either. I'll do that after The Boys. Whenever that is.
Intent matters for another €5. Most surprising thing about The Boys finale is that Reddit hates it. Are times really changing where simply being woke is not enough anymore for them?
No, the problem is Homelander's too pathetic. Like that ending was so bad. It's like Game of Thrones. People did try to defend it, and then like they went, and then just move on. They move on to other shows because they don't care. They don't actually care about the shows. The show is how can I use the show, and if the show is no longer usable, I have no interest in it. Like fucking now it's because they liked The Boys, haha, it's making fun of you. But now, once you had Homelander say, I'll suck your dick, I'll eat your shit, you can't really use that to own the chuts. But the thing is, they'll move on. They'll move on to something else. Like, fucking, they're all in on Devil May Cry. And now, slowly, people are saying the second season dog shit. And now they're moving on to something else. They're like viruses. They move on to another host.
Intel matters for €5. Cynic literally got a job he hates because he was so bored, yet he couldn't cure his boredom by watching 8 seasons of Game of Thrones. Disappointed.
This is true. I am regretting that now.
You swore an oath.
And
Did you watch Knights of the Seven Kingdom? Knights of the Seven Kingdom. We were watching it week by week. It's 30 minutes.
30-minute episodes, dude. Yeah, 30-minute episodes, man. Cynic, you have to at least watch Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
No fucking research required. You didn't have to watch it.
After I quit this job.
Dude, you can watch it in 3 hours. The day you quit is the day that you're gonna watch it.
Are you gonna quit tomorrow during orientation? You're just gonna
That
look
would
at
be
the
fucking
and go,
crazy.
I'm out and throw it at them.
That would be amazing.
And finally, Full Hard 81 for $50. Thank you very much, sir. Love you guys, but not in a gay way, more like in a father to red-headed stepchild kind of way. Maybe love is the wrong word. Feel weirdly threatened by that remark, but yes, okay.
Well, we love you too in a weird way, I guess.
Yeah, in a we secretly want to murder you kind of way. That's what I took from that message.
Weird, aren't they? Like, ginger girls can be decent, but ginger lads look like vampires. You go, whoa. But a ginger girl, she can kind of get away with all those flaws. Well, probably the tits.
Dude, it's true that ginger women are beautiful sometimes, man. But guys, I don't think I've ever seen a really good-looking ginger guy.
I think the ginger gene hits guys harder than like Joe Jackson hit Michael because because girls I noticed don't get the freckly pale skin as much. They do get it, but I've noticed more daywalker gingers, whereas guys it's like they go pale and they're like, hey, when the sun comes out and they catch fire. Yeah, you can get daywalker girls and they're decent.
That brings us to the end of this week's episode. All we need to do is find out what everybody's doing with their lives this week. So, Uninspired, what is coming up for you?
Normally I'm gonna be with Procto and Vex on Friday. Not too sure on whose channel or what. So we're gonna be talking about Obsession. That's if I make it, if my body doesn't, abandon me tomorrow and I just get sick by Wednesday, which I honestly think I will. So we'll see. Other than that, nothing much. Still working on a video. Trying to make my brain work normally now, so that's gonna take a few days. Yeah. Everything is just a blur, honestly. I'm not even lying, man. Everything is a blur right now.
You're probably not even facing your computer, you're facing the wall and seeing images.
Well, that kind of sums up how I was trying to fall asleep at night, trying to listen to music. I thought that the music was whispering to me at a point. Dude, it was
Was it going, kill them all, kill them?
I ended up just waking up and going to grab a burger, man. So fuck it. But yeah, man, see you guys next week. I will be here.
Sounds good. Reaper, what are you working on?
I'm finishing my Mortal Kombat one because I was on holiday, so it's a bit late. Then I'm gonna do Mando and Grogu, and then keep working on The Boys, which will never come out.
Cynic, what about you when you're not slaving away in a day job you so unwisely took?
I did unwisely take it because I just released a Mortal Kombat 2 review, a Mandalorian and Grogu review. Tomorrow will be a video about the Odyssey coming out. And then I have 2 more videos coming out before BSUP next week, besides the ones just mentioned.
Fucking hell. Is that like 4, 5 in a week?
Yeah. 4.
Jesus.
More. Yeah, 4 more.
Well, good luck with
Thanks.
all of that.
More productive with a job.
I don't know why. I do not know why, but it's just how my fucking brain works, dude. It was like this when I first started YouTube, and then I quit my day job. And now that I'm back, I'm like, oh yeah, I can make.
I hate you. I hate how you just succeed. no job. Oh, I don't need it. Fuck it. I'll work once a month. With a job somehow 10 times. It doesn't. You don't make sense. You're like a robot.
Wild Warlock for 10 asses. I was proud of Cynic getting a day job until I found out it was working for the mixtape devs, and he's involved in making mixtape 2 instead of working on an intro or outro for the channel. You can never be forgiven.
What about you, Platoon?
What am I doing? Fucking Mando and Grogu, hopefully by this coming weekend. It would have been nice to be able to get something else out in the interim. Realistically, that ain't happening. So I'm gonna try at least and get the Mando and Grogu done. And then after that, who can say? Because it's gonna be a busy few months, and I'm not looking forward to much of it, but some of it will be fun. That though just brings to the end of this week's episode. I need to go melt and then get back to work. Maybe not in that order. So we will catch you next time. Have a good week. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.